find me liking every time I take a break. It's up in dreams and say I'm making a mistake. Nah, I'm putting footholds and a bunch of newer grips. Said this what happens when you chase your dreams to my next again. A lot of rubble that you gotta throw away. That's the kind of trouble that they all gon' give. Tryna topple mighty towers that you gon' build with your double hands. Make it seem what you chase gon' be bleak. But don't you worry, you just gotta live free today. And stop worrying about tomorrow. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Just take a second. They got nothing on the risks you take. Feeling nothing on the dreams they borrow.
Hello, it's me, Shazna. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Monday. I know Mondays aren't like a lot of people's thing, but I have off on Monday, so I'm pretty excited about it. So, today we're doing something a little bit exciting. Me and Zul went on an experience yesterday, and I thought, why the heck not? Let me just see if I can make something out of it. So it'll be really interesting. Anyway, I have my fucking spoon here, mainly because I have my lunch just came. Ta-da! I got chicken hor fun, so I'm gonna be eating and editing, I guess, as we go along. I hope I don't spill anything because it's soup. So yeah. So yesterday, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna edit this on stream, mainly because I was supposed to stream a bit earlier. Hi fiance! Food! Yes! I got hor fun. It's hot. If only I have like an additional table so I can like bring it all the way out here so people can watch me eat. Or an additional camera to see what I'm eating. Hiya. Hiya. It's okay. Future stuff. Future stuff. Have you eaten? Oh my god, I hope I don't spill. There's prawn, which shit. Okay, one second. Mom bought chichi in the morning, so I ate that plus leftover birthday cake yesterday. Ah, yes. How was the birthday celebration? So they actually had a celebration. Okay. I said no veggies, yeah, in the thing, and they gave me veggies. Oh lord. Aish, 진짜. Oh, Swenson's ice cream cake. So I have my prawn here, which I'm gonna peel before I start eating, so that I can go wash my hands. Okay, let's watch something first.
Last, in case you're wondering,
What's that one you got me? Aria Paris, I guess. I was watching halfway before I started streaming. I'm like, you know what? Let's just see what it's like.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, there are bones everywhere. I don't know how many bodies this would be.
Ooh, do we go the wrong way?
Zip up.
This is crazy.
The fact that we're here, like, crawling on top of bones. That's like something out of a horror movie.
Swenson's cake is delicious.
Paris, France.
City of light, city of love, city of corpses? 5 stories
the
beneath
audio?
the
Is it
streets
okay?
of this metropolis are the remains of some 6 million
okay, right?
people scattered throughout a massive network of underground tunnels and ossuaries, commonly referred to as the catacombs of Paris.
I try not to put full screen because to credit here. So, I don't know. Should I put full screen? Because I kind of want to credit back to, you know, yeah, so that it will not be like awfully taken, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, what do you think? Should I? Should I not? Add this in. No, I can't see shit. It's fine? Okay.
Today, over 500,000
I'm a
tourists
pill
a
prawn.
year visit the one small part of the catacombs open to the public. And while I certainly could have been one of them, I wanted an authentic catacombs experience beyond the small fraction being seen by tourists. Being the criminal that I am, I wanted to explore the labyrinth of closed tunnels that only a select few can navigate. That select few being a community of people known as cataphiles, adventurers who regularly explore the catacombs and who know the few remaining secret entrances that haven't been sealed by authorities. Furthermore, as an investigative filmmaker, I wasn't just drawn to the adventurous aspects of going into the catacombs, but as well as my curiosity to understand more about this community of cataphiles and the home they've made underneath Paris, hoping to get even just a small peek into their world. However, the cataphiles are understandably a very closed and guarded community, as I experienced firsthand when attempting to find a guide to take me into the catacombs. After repeated failure in finding assistance and several hurt feelings, it seemed as if the public tour was my only option, as it would have been incredibly reckless for me to go into this giant underground maze without a guide. But just as my time in Paris was coming to a close, one of my sources came through.
Hey Arya, it's Pauline. So I just got the guy on the phone earlier and he's down to do it.
Yay!
So with less than a day's notice and accompanied by Helena Ernst, an American photographer that shared my fascination with the morbid, I was ready to dive into this once-in-a-lifetime
I never knew
experience.
this was happening because
Before meeting up with him, our guide had sent us
Was
a
in
very
Paris
extensive list of items
in
to
the day.
bring for our journey underground, including flashlights, long pants, water boots, and more.
They're comfy.
Oh, I feel like that's too short.
You think it's too short?
I feel like it's too short. I feel like I didn't even catch up to my knees.
Thigh waders are 40.
You know, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Water doesn't kill anyone.
Pretend you're wading
Yeah,
in
I
water.
didn't know about the
Oh, it's thick.
catacombs.
It's the water's thick. The water's thick.
maybe I did, but I blocked
But
it
are
from
your
my
but are your
memories. I
feet
don't
wet?
know.
Are your feet wet though?
They're dry. Dry as a bone.
Is the audio okay, by the
Our
way? So
jovial
sorry to
nature was
ask.
in large part helping to mask some of the fears that were beginning to surface, as we were certainly well aware of the risks that came with what we were about to do. Even if you ignore the accounts of previous deaths and trappings in
One
the
prawn
catacombs,
done.
at the end of the day, I think it's safe to say that there's always a degree of danger when you're crawling through a claustrophobic underground maze. In fact, some say
Alright,
that
thanks, honey.
Catacombs horror film As Above, So Below was partially inspired by an infamous internet video of a supposedly real found footage tape showing a man entering the catacombs and exploring them on his own before seemingly going mad and disappearing. While the authenticity of that video remains up for debate, what we did know for a fact was that in just a couple of hours, I would be underground without signal and being guided by a complete stranger who could absolutely rob me and leave me trapped down there. A fact I definitely made all too clear to my close friends on Instagram.
Might be
What are
alright.
your biggest fears going to the catacombs?
Maybe being crushed by some cave-ins.
I don't like the idea of, us crawling somewhere and then, something falls down and then we're trapped and we're forced to eat each other. Do I have your consent if you are to pass? Yep, really?
Yeah, if I die first.
Yes, and likewise. If I die, you have my consent to...
If neither of us die, it's a fight to the death.
And after a quick stop to thrift some matching spelunking outfits,
You look stupid.
You look like Papa Smurf.
Soon enough, we were on our way to the meeting point our guide sent us to.
I'm nervous, I'm excited, but this is one of those times where it's really a once in a lifetime type of experience. And again, don't do this. This is not me encouraging anyone to do this. We're doing this with a trained guide, someone who's been kind enough to show us the ropes based on what he knows. Definitely don't go in there willy-nilly. In order to help maintain the secrecy of the catacombs entrance we were brought to, I didn't film our initial meeting with our guide, and also kept my camera stowed away until we were already underground. But what I can tell you about our descent is that it involved crawling into a very tiny, very uncomfortable hole in the ground and then roughly sliding down some craggy stone before landing in a puddle.
Oof.
However, once that discomfort passed, I was immediately taken by our surroundings.
Oh, we're here. Oh, you hear that? An echo. That's how you know we're somewhere.
It also helped that, by this point, we had spent a bit of time with our guide and another Catafil who came along with him, both of whom were not only extremely experienced, but absolutely kind and helpful, immediately dispelling my fears of having my head cracked open, equipment robbed, and my remains becoming a tasty treat for the Parisian rat community.
On est très honoré et je suis très reconnaissant pour votre temps. C'est quoi le plan pour ce soir?
Surprise.
Surprise.
Nothing is secret, but all is surprise.
Ah, j'aime bien ça. Allons-y.
He speaks French? He speaks French? What? Since when did he speak French? What? I can only say
So I
je
guess
m'appelle
about now
Gisnard.
would
That's
probably
all.
be a good time for a brief little history lesson about this gigantic crypt I was now roaming through. In the late 18th century, Paris began to encounter public health issues caused by the cemeteries in the city and improperly buried bodies. As a solution, authorities decided to move the human remains from some of the cemeteries to an underground location. But where, oh where to? Well, quarries had been around in Paris since at least the 15th century when they were used for their limestone. However, by the 18th century, the quarries had long been abandoned, leaving 800 hectares of tunnels snaking under the city. Well, what luck! And soon after, the Dombissoire quarries was chosen as the perfect place to relocate the deceased Parisians. Between the years 1785 and 1787, the first group of remains were transferred into the quarry from Paris's largest cemetery. And on April 17, 1786, the site was officially consecrated as the Paris Municipal Ossuary, and transfers to the ossuary continued until 1814. It was during this period that the ossuary became known
Yeah, I mean, he
as
studied it,
the
but his
Catacombs,
accent was
a name
not
which
bad.
has never left it.
We are under Porte d'Arcueil, boulevard Jourdan. Donc
C'est vraiment le rue.
juste au-dessus de nous, on est sous le boulevard Jourdan. Donc comme ça, on sait où on est. On sait toujours où on est.
Have you ever gotten lost?
Sometimes, but you are not alone a long time.
La première fois que je suis descendue toute seule et du coup je me suis perdue. Je suis restée très longtemps sans savoir où est-ce que j'étais.
Oh putain.
J'étais calme,
Oh.
j'étais énervée contre moi-même. Je me suis servi d'une boussole parce que du coup la boussole marche. La boussole c'est pas avec internet.
Tu peux voir quelle profondeur on est.
Can you get out this way?
No. It's locked. From 1929.
Ah, graffiti from 1929.
Wow.
On est vraiment en train de marcher sous l'histoire du Paris.
Ouais,
Ouais.
un petit peu. We are exactly under the Orleans Gate, Porte d'Orléans.
Under the
Oh, wow.
Yes, and with all the cars, the tramway and metro.
Yeah, c'est incroyable ça.
No light.
I could easily ramble on about the dark past of these tunnels, but I also want to stress more of my own emotional response to being there in person. Yet, it is difficult to try and articulate the overwhelming
What was
sensation that came with the depth and scale of what we were experiencing.
Ugh.
Being surrounded by history at every step, entombed amongst the dead, and marching through a place that only a tiny fraction of mankind will ever set foot. I mean, simply put, it was fucking surreal.
You can wash your hands.
Really?
It's the tradition. It's, to wash your hands.
Merci encore à vous deux. Ouais, c'est
Cool d'aller acheter.
Vous pouvez boire ça?
En fait, ici, c'est donc un niveau qui est en dessous du niveau. Donc là, on est dans les catacombes, en dessous des catacombes.
Oh.
We're deep in there.
As we continued descending into this complex network of passages, we began finding ourselves in tighter spaces, feeling more chill in the air, and a lot more water at our feet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in there.
Is it in your?
Yeah.
And in our boots.
I can't even move my foot. There's so much water in it.
You can see there. It's in there. My socks are drenched. Vous avez de l'eau à vous aussi?
Alors moi,
Non, nous ça va jusque là.
Oh, they have
way.
they have the waiters.
Yeah, that's why I told you. We should have got the waiters.
c'est vraiment
The high waiters are 40.
You know, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Water's a 21.
But as we continued deeper into our journey, we were also getting more and more glimpses into the world of the Catafil, such as seeing the different salles or rooms they had built out and made into their own.
du coup, dans les catacombes, il y a des salles comme ça. The name of the room is bélier. So there is a bélier.
That's cool.
And as you can see, there are a table. Comment dire?
Benches.
Benches.
Yeah.
Which are built by cataphils. Là, il y a un trône.
This would be a good room if you were a cult leader.
Ici, c'est la cordoverie. C'est un endroit où les gens déposent leurs chaussures. Parce que souvent, on a des chaussures cassées dans les catacombes. Mais du coup, les gens laissent leurs chaussures au cas où on a des chaussures cassées pour pouvoir les échanger.
So have you ever had sex down here?
Oui.
I feel like that's a bucket list item now.
After slogging through even more water, we were rewarded with seeing two of the rooms most revered by Catafil, starting with La Plage.
Donc ça, c'est une des fresques que tu peux avoir. Ce sont pas des graphes moches. Là, du coup, c'est plutôt joli. Et en général, les fresques, elles sont souvent taguées par-dessus. Et ici, en fait, c'est une fresque qui est hyper respectée. Pourtant, il y a beaucoup de passages ici. Mais c'est une des rares fresques que je trouve, en tout cas, qui n'est pas taguée par-dessus.
There are other cataphils here right now. Yeah, Helena's feeling a little subconscious.
Yeah, I'm a little self-conscious.
We look fucking great.
Do we look fucking great? Do we?
Tu penses qu'on partira à quelle heure de Qatar?
That is so much. You were walking around with that? You freak.
Alors là, on va aller à cinéma, qui est une salle juste à côté, et il va falloir un petit peu ramper pour y accéder.
In order to get to the next room, we had to navigate through a particularly mazy route. However, despite the panic one might feel when possibly being lost underground,
It's not exactly here.
I'm gonna admit that I was never really ever in any fear, because by this point I had complete faith in our guides and their knowledge of these passages.
I was not so lost.
May the Buddha bless them.
No. Ah! Oh my god, okay.
No!
It's very small.
Oh yeah, c'est pas mal. It's not too bad. It's like birth all over again. That's bloody.
Okay.
Ah, ça c'était pas mal. Non, c'était pas mal.
Bertha.
Oh wow, it is getting smaller. Oh. Whoa.
There are some projections of films. The film, Leo.
Yeah, par c'est Luc Besson.
Ouais. The name of this room is cinema, but there is another name, which is Soleil, the sun. And the sun is for this. And here you have many names of old cataphils which participate to restore catacombs. Especially the rats. It's a crew very famous in catacombs. Le seul truc, le point commun, c'est de garder le lieu tel qu'il est et de pas trop l'ouvrir à n'importe qui pourrait revenir et dégrader des choses.
Donc quand vous parlez de dégradation, vous parlez de la graffiti,
Des
de tagging.
tags ou de la destruction. Un banc, tu vas le détruire à coup de masse, une salle ou des sculptures. que tu vas détruire. Ça, c'est de la
Il y a des gens qui font ça?
Ouais, ouais.
Why?
Et il suffit de une personne sur 1000.
Mm.
Et s'il y a une personne sur 1000 qui arrive et qui casse tout, bah c'est cassé.
It's true.
By this point, I think it's clear that I was already more than happy with what I'd been able to see and do. And so I was caught off guard when our guides then told us that they were actually taking us to an ossuary, a room where we could see some of the very skeletal remains that make these infamous catacombs what they are.
Wait, so we're going up there?
You will have a lot of
Okay.
surprise.
Okay.
Oh wow, there are bones. Ils sont partout.
C'est le début. Ce n'est que
C'est
le
le
début.
début?
Oui.
Oh my god, there are bones everywhere. C'est partout. Helena asked for bones. I mean, there's actually no words for it. It's just, je sais pas de mots. I don't know how many bodies this would be. Je peux le toucher? Je sais pas.
Oui, bien sûr.
I mean, I'm just making sure it's respectful. I mean, it's just like, I mean, there's one there. I mean, it's.
Holy shit. Oh my god. There's a lot of femur, isn't it? Oh my god. A pelvis. Cool. Wait, I love it. This is the best part. This is what I was waiting for. Is that a knee? That's gotta be a knee. Wow. This is like kind of trippy.
C'est beaucoup plus loin, il y a encore mieux après. Est-ce
Would you crawl over the bones?
We're literally crawling over piles of bones, which I really didn't think we were going to do tonight. This
This is crazy.
Yeah,
This is fucking crazy.
yeah, that's
Oh,
basically that's
been,
what
like,
oh,
how
yeah,
many
I just put my hand on
centuries?
someone's. C'est la tête? C'est skull.
Oui, là, c'est un morceau de crâne.
Oh, I feel bad. This is.
Oh my god.
There are just pieces of bones and more
Oh
pieces
my
of skull
God.
everywhere.
Wow.
Wow.
I feel bad crawling on it. Sorry.
Oui, pour moi, as a Buddhist, in Buddhism, it's very disrespectful to put your feet above anyone's head or anything like
Oh,
that.
right.
And so, you know, the feet, or especially in Southeast Asian culture too, in general, like putting your feet above someone's head is very, very disrespectful. So the fact that I'm like, I feel actually pretty bad just like walking on top of like these heads and body
Yeah.
parts with my feet. But I mean, it is part of the experience, so I understand it.
Right.
But I definitely, part of me is like, oh man,
They would want you to do it.
What?
I don't know if they would. But
No.
oh wow,
Je comprends.
What?
it's a hip, isn't that a hip?
Whoa.
C'est.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
This is so amazing.
Ça arrête ici, non? Non.
Non.
Oh, non?
Je te rends ça.
Oh my god. Yeah, it never ends.
This is crazy. Holy shit. This is crazy.
Tu peux voir ça de deux manières différentes. Soit tu te dis que tu marches sur ces os et que tu leur manques de respect, soit tu te dis que certes ils sont là, mais c'est nos ancêtres et ils sont toujours là. C'est leur manière aussi d'être encore là avec nous et de faire partie de l'expérience. Et en vrai, moi quand je marche sur ces os, j'ai pas du tout l'impression de manquer de respect à mes ancêtres. Juste ils sont là et c'est normal, ça fait partie du cycle de la vie. Mais voilà, du coup moi je me sens pas non trop irrespectueuse par rapport à ça.
Oh putain.
Wow. This is amazing.
Normalement il y a un passage ici, mais là du coup ce passage là a été bouché avec les os puis derrière. Et donc là du coup c'est un ossuaire. Et en fait il y a plein de petits ossuaires dans cette partie là.
Dust everywhere. Worst case scenario, if I couldn't find a catapult tonight to take us down, I said maybe I'll just do the regular touristy catacombs tour, which you should all do because you shouldn't be doing this. So go do the tourist one. But I thought I'd do that, and I know when I see pictures and videos of the tourist version of the catacomb experience, there's a lot of skulls there. But when I normally see other videos of people exploring the catacombs the catapult way, there aren't so many bones. And so I did not expect to see, again, all these bones. The fact that we're here, like, crawling on top of bones, that's like something out of a horror movie. So this whole corridor, what would you say that is, probably in length?
I think 100 meters.
Since the light's there, it means they haven't abandoned us yet. Which would be, how fucking terrifying would that be?
Don't even say that. We've gotten deep in, like we're not getting out.
Obviously, it's very tempting to be like, oh, let's take a pizza, a bone or a skull home as a souvenir or something. But what I was saying is, if everyone had that mentality, again, that contributes to kind of like the disrespect and destruction of this place. Like if I were just to grab this skull and be like, I mean, like, let's be honest, this skull on my shelf, that would be fucking awesome, right? I mean, what a story. But of course, as he says, like he said, first off, the reason why there's so many more, like, I don't know, just like these limb bones, these other bones, but not very many like whole skulls because people keep stealing the skulls. Being underneath Paris, surrounded by bones, you know, it's darkly curious travelers, darkly curious, you know, Salivigants. I mean, you can't get any better than this, honestly.
Oh, but it can get better, as our guides were sure to prove by taking us to another ossuary nearby. A smaller ossuary, yet one still packed full of bones.
Attention à la lampe.
En journée, on voit la lumière en haut du puits. Et là, comme il fait nuit, vous la verrez pas. Du coup, maintenant, on va faire une petite expérience. On va éteindre toutes les lumières et juste faire le silence pour apprécier le moment. Parce que c'est vrai que dans les catacombes, c'est un endroit où on n'a vraiment aucun son. Et c'est le noir total. Et du coup, c'est quelque chose qui est assez intéressant à vivre.
J'étais à ça.
Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off. Alright, total darkness.
Look, I've been lucky enough to experience many incredible things as a filmmaker, and perhaps what I'm going to say next will sound hyperbolic or saccharine, but as I record this narration months later, I can now look back and confirm with the clarity of
insane.
hindsight that it was at this very moment that I knew that those precious few hours I'd spent underneath the streets of Paris would become one of the greatest and most indelible memories of my life.
Oof. Wow. Oh.
Oh.
That's new. We're back again. I don't know how long we were silent for, but it felt like it went by so incredibly fast. There was a moment where I thought, man, if our lights were to die and that's like our existence underneath here in darkness, that'd be terrifying. But it wasn't. And then we turned it back on. And that was a beautiful experience. Merci beaucoup. Quelle expérience fantastique.
Ce qu'il faut dire aussi aux gens qui voudraient descendre, c'est que de ne jamais descendre seul, de jamais descendre sans être accompagné par un guide, par quelqu'un qui connaît, parce que vous pouvez rapidement vous perdre si vous n'avez pas de carte ou pas d'expérience. Et sinon, c'est les pompiers et la police qui doivent intervenir pour vous retrouver. Et ça met la pression et ça met la lumière sur les catacombes. Et ça fait fermer des entrées, ça fait fermer des galeries, des accès. Et c'est tout ce qu'on ne souhaite pas.
Et aussi, c'est dangereux, tout simplement.
C'est de ne pas connaître et se perdre.
As if this night hadn't already blown away all my expectations, our wonderful, beautiful, and generous guides had one final surprise in store for us,
Ooh, do we go the wrong way?
Je sais pas.
assuming we could find our way there.
So many tunnels. Oh god. It really looks like a horror movie. Not gonna lie.
Ah, mais je suis tombé. Ah.
Okay.
Non, ça va. Oh, ça va.
Tonight's really been like the ending of that movie Men. Just repeated.
Birthing through stone?
You gotta watch the movie.
Oh no!
Oh god.
After getting back on the right path, we were taken to l'Hôtel, an intimate room used by Catafil to eat, sleep, and relax, and a place where our guides had actually stashed hammocks, food, cookware, and even ambient lighting to ensure that we got the very best of French hospitality.
This is nice!
Ah bon.
Get in.
We're not gonna share because it's gonna break.
S'il te plaît.
Et voilà. That's comfy.
En haut, on mange des crêpes. Et en bas, on mange des catacrêpes.
Wow. This is crazy. This is so much fancier than I expected the dinner to be.
And of course, I broke out some treats of my own.
Du vin, comme je l'ai dit. Et aussi du champagne. Champagne. On va célébrer.
Absolument.
Let's celebrate. We're gonna celebrate tonight.
Wow. Is there air under there? Like,
Open your mouth.
my hair is just not being able to breathe
Party lights.
Perhaps there was a lack of oxygen reaching my brain at this point, or perhaps I was just intoxicated by the company and the night I'd had. But I'm telling you right now, with all sincerity, that was the tastiest goddamn crepe I've ever had.
Crave, crave. Champignon. C'est bon?
This was the Kata Burger, pâte carbonara.
That's amazing!
Ah, bah c'était la Bordeaux, t'es là.
Second
Toi, plus Suisse au Pérou.
What a treat!
Comme vous pouvez le voir, les catacombes sont un milieu très sexiste où ce sont les femmes qui cuisinent.
Crêpe made with confiture framboise. What a wonderful experience. What a treat. Comment vous dites ça en français? Treat, quelle joie.
Quel plaisir.
Sur Twitter en France, quand les gens disent que quelque chose est très plaisant, ils disent ça, quel plaisir.
Ça, quel plaisir. Non, vraiment. Je dois avoir un moment privé.
With your crêpe. Take the room.
Merci encore.
Ouais.
On est très honorés et reconnaissant d'avoir la chance d'être ici avec vous. J'ai pensé qu'on va seulement être dans une salle peut-être et en bas pour 2 heures et après ça on remonte, mais vous avez nous montré des endroits incroyables et c'est fantastique. Alors merci à vous, ça fait plaisir. Plaisir, vraiment, et à vous.
Santé.
Santé. Oh, c'est pas bon.
You don't like it?
Non.
That was crazy. That was wow. It's definitely an experience. Would I do that? No. Never. Couldn't. I'm too scared. Being in an enclosed space just scares the shit out of me, so nah. But videos like this, I'm so thankful because I get to see it. I get to see it before I die. It's a lifestyle. I mean, it is, and I'm glad there are people out there that are so passionate about preserving the place, I guess. So it's great. It's just great. Give it a like. Ooh. Is there such thing? And the book tunnels? I'm curious. What is that? Oh, exploring with Josh. 9 months ago. Let's watch that.
Alright, first
Since
time in Edinburgh.
we're here,
First time
might
in
as
the
well.
most haunted place in the UK. The vaults. All of these are individual vaults and underground tunnels.
When the merchants moved out, the criminals, they moved out.
Why is she wearing like
came in
that?
absolute den of iniquity down here. This is where the body snatchers and the serial killers would come to find a victim or find a body down here.
What is the whole story of the Watcher?
I believe that he was a watchman, like security down here.
You'll hear his footsteps.
Whoa,
and
look at
awful-
this guy, he's right there.
They would seriously come in here and actually practice witchcraft.
They always felt there was some kind of malevolent presence in here.
Yo! Oh my god! Get out!
Are we speaking with a malevolent spirit?
What am I watching? I'll probably go for the tourist tour, yeah.
Holy
You have 2 red ass marks going down.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Why does it look scary?
We're going to be getting a tour through some of the old streets in Edinburgh, and we're going to be heading down into what they say is the most haunted place in the entire UK, and that is the Edinburgh Vault. I've been highly requested to come here and do that. We're starting this off on a pretty cool tour. let's get this. So really quick before we even get on the tour, I just want to say I always wanted to go to Old Town Edinburgh in Scotland. I've been wanting to come here my whole life. It's been inspired by like Harry Potter so many times. It's been inspired by so many other things. And this place is truly haunted and truly old. It has some of the most moody vibes.
Dude, I never felt like a tourist. I know I'm filming a ghost video and it's gonna be good, but what the hell is going on? This is the craziest stuff ever.
I've been traveling for 7 years nonstop. I feel like I'm in Harry Potter. Like, I really do. What the hell?
You see that nose right there on the top of that shop? It said that that was actually the inspiration for Weasley's joke shop.
That shop?
That right there. And that this street was the inspiration for Diagon Alley.
Oh my god. I mean, look at this place, bro. Dude, this is crazy.
Why is he so loud?
I'm a hard tourist. I don't care. I'm a tourist. This is so cool.
We're gonna come back up here during the day and go in every shop.
No teasers, but that's where we're going.
Dude.
Reasons why you should check Instagram.
Yeah, not only are you gonna check Instagram,
check the second channel where this is all gonna actually be on.
I was not expecting this,
Me either. This is way too crazy.
All right, guys, again, that was a very quick
That
snippet
seems heavy.
tour of the outside, showing you that the vaults, how far and how long they go to.
This is what we're gonna be going down into. Look at how the vaults are. The Southbridge vaults, and that's the vaults all underneath.
Oh! I can't do that. Hang on, I'm gonna step up.
Oh god, that is heavy. So the vaults can't be up, can it?
Yes, we're going up to go under.
Oh,
It'll
that's
make
different.
sense when we're up the stairs. I will need to let you in these doors.
Okay, so see, we're going ahead of our own tour.
Yeah, Steve.
Steve!
It's all Steve's fault.
I'm just leading the way and making and protecting you guys.
These are original torture devices
Were some of these used in the vaults or kind of just around?
on the people who lived and committed their crimes in the vault. Some of these things would have been used on them.
Oh my god.
Are you recognising that at all?
Oh yeah.
This one? Was that for your chest?
It's like a
This is the rat torture. This would go on you like a belt. This would go on you like a vest. You'd be tied to your back on a bench, and a bottomless cage would be put here, and 2 or 3 hungry rats would be put inside the cage.
Oh my hungry rats.
Yeah. And then they would put hot coals on top of the cage, and the rats would panic because of the heat.
Oh.
Yeah. They couldn't.
Yeah, and they would try to cut you open to get out, so they scared.
Hi,
So they eat through
They
you.
eat you. Yeah, they eat you.
Bamboo slithers. This
I'm
is
good,
one of our
I'm good.
replicas here, but this
I'm just
was
having a
used
chill
in
Monday.
interrogation.
I know you dropped me a few
So
DMs,
this would
so
go
I'll
under
take
your
a
nail.
look.
Oh my god.
Later.
They'd
I
slide
can feel the
that,
pain already.
They'd
just
slide
by
that
thinking
into your
about
nail,
it.
and then they'd get a mallet,
Ooh.
bang, it would go straight up your nail. They'd twist it, your nail would come pinging off, and then they would drill the sharp end of the bamboo slither into where your nail had been, and then they'd rub salt in the wound. This is what you'd be whipped with, the flails here.
Oh, so you're not even whipped by like a whip or whatever
No,
they
they'd
use to
whip you
whip.
by chains. So,
Chain whip.
yeah, if you get any more than about 40, 50 lashings, it was more or less a death sentence because it would just rip your back wide open and you'd bleed out.
Yeah.
Sometimes the
The
entire
hell?
rib cage for the back would be exposed by the time they're finished whipping you. This is another one of our replicas, but this would go over your eyes, these 2 knots here, and the executioner would stand at the back of you and he would twist and twist until your skull would crack wide open.
Oh my
And your-
god.
your eyeballs will go into the back of your head. You guys are gonna love this one, or not, as the case may be. The ball breakers.
The ball breakers.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, not the balls.
It
So
even
that-
says
yes,
ball breaker.
Yeah, so that will castrate you in your entirety.
Oh my god.
It would end your entire family generation.
I wonder how many balls that one broke.
Whoa.
Flesh tongs.
The flesh tongues.
In other words, the breast rippers.
I know, I
Oh,
know.
today.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know what's the worst advice so far for
Yeah.
torture.
Tongue tongs. This would be heated until it was glowing, so it would stick to your tongue, and they would twist and twist and twist and haul, and your whole tongue would come ripping out of your mouth. So these ones here, this is you've got the jawbreaker. Have you seen? I think it's Saw, where they put the contraption on the guy and it rips his mouth open.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. That's that.
So they will. It's something like it. It's the old days version of it. So they would gradually open this, unscrew it after they'd slid this part into your mouth, and your jaw would stretch to full capacity, and then it would just burst wide open. Your jaw would break. It would dislocate. This part would
Hell
go
no.
shooting through the roof of your mouth. It'd break your teeth, and then you'd end up with a Joker's smile as well, because this would just rip up here.
Yeah.
Thumb screws. Are you familiar with these?
Wait, what is this?
Thumb screws.
I'm glad I'm
Thumb
not.
screws? I actually don't know this one.
So these were actually called periwinkles in Scotland.
Why would anyone just... Yeah, like I said, I'll get back to you later tonight. I don't like to reply to kind of work messages over the weekend, so I'll get back to you, okay?
right? But this will crush your fingers. You were to put your fingers in this part here, and it would go down in you like a vice, and just crush your fingers virtually flat. This is the Spanish boot.
Spanish boot?
Mm-hmm. Boot.
How's that one?
So, see the spike inside there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
So that would get drilled into your calf bone here.
Oof.
Oh my god.
So this would go on you like a brace, right? And that would get drilled into your. Now they hadn't even started with the torture. This was just to secure the thing, right?
What?
And then they would put wedges of wood down either side of your leg here, and they would just keep hammering until the gap got smaller and smaller, and it would just crush your leg. So blood would go squirting, bone marrow would go squirting, your bones would splint and start to protrude through your flesh. And then as a conclusion to your punishment, they'd have to screw this back off what was left of your leg, and then they'd try to make you walk. And as soon as you took your first step forward,
You just fall.
your legs would just disintegrate from underneath you. Are you recognising what that is?
It's a chastity belt.
Yes, without reading the sign. Right? But now, do you know what a chastity belt is?
No, what is it?
So if men, especially sort of like sort of upper classes, were leaving the city for whatever reason, for business or war or whatever, they would put their wives and their daughters in one of these chastity belts, so they couldn't, and they would take the key with them.
What? We gotta get those!
What?
This was, so they couldn't, and they would take the key with them.
What? We gotta get those!
This was for women who were irresponsible with their mouth. So if they were like a nagging wife or something like that, we lived in a very misogynistic society, so you weren't allowed to be opinionated about like politics, religion, that kind of stuff. And if you were a scold and you spoke out, this would get put onto your head, and that piece of metal would go into your mouth and push your tongue down so you couldn't speak. Sometimes it was a knife that would slice your tongue if you attempted to speak. Sometimes it was spikes that would pierce your tongue if you attempted to speak.
Oh my god.
So yeah, and you would have this put on your head, and you would be chained to the toll booth or chained to the Market Cross or some public place to be humiliated. This was the witch's bridle. So this would be heated in a fire and placed onto the victim's face, and it would melt and fuse into the victim's face.
They would just die in the end.
Why would anyone ever create things like this? I don't get it. I mean, serial killers and stuff, but nagging wife, really? Okay, I'm gonna just skip this. The exploration part. Because the torture devices are getting to me.
High priest died in 2014, so this is pretty much how it was
Original.
left. Yeah. So it's a bit of a time capsule in there.
So what would they do in like this place?
Yeah, was this like a store or?
No, it wasn't a store. This is their actual coven. This is where they would come in and they would practice
like
witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Yeah. So if you look, see, there's their altar.
Yeah, I see that.
In the back there.
Yeah.
So you can see like some of the witches. Can you see the chalice and the wands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
You see their pestle and mortar and their incense and everything, and then on the back you've got the dragon for the source coven of the blue dragon. You've got the
I see it. Oh my god.
You've got the besom, in other words, the witch's broom.
Oh, that's their outfits in the back too.
There's their outfits on the back wall.
And did you not say? I'm sure I heard you say that you maybe let us in here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, go on then.
We can go in right now?
Whoa, really?
Oh, wait till we investigate.
Was there any kind of sacrifice or anything like that in there?
No. They were white witches.
Oh, white witches.
They were white witches, yeah.
They're good witches then.
In it harm none.
Good witches, yes.
In other words, as long as you don't do any harm, you can do what you want. That was their motto, kind of thing.
Okay, alright, I see.
Yeah.
So that's actually not
White witches.
really evil. That's
I believe
kind
there's
of
still
I've
white
never
witches
seen a room like
around
that.
the
Me
world.
neither.
They weren't evil at all.
Well, that's good.
That's
So
good to know.
the symbol on the back there, a lot of people associate that with Satanism, but only if it's inverted. So if that top spike was pointing down, that would be Satanism. A bit like an inverted crucifix.
Yeah.
But because that's the right way up, that's different. That's white witch.
Oh, I'm so glad she just said that.
Now he used to conduct legal weddings down here. He was a celebrant, and he would legally, officially marry people down here in this chamber. So he's got it advertised on his mailbox there in the doorway.
I'm sorry, who?
George, the high priest. George made the papers and made history in 2004 by conducting the first legal pagan marriage down in these vaults.
Ever? World's first?
Yes, I think in the UK.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whoa.
That's cool.
You can still hire out this location for a wedding venue if you're that way inclined.
Question though, now how old are these vaults now? How the
Wedding
like from the
venue.
beginning?
The bridge that they're contained in, the South Bridge, that was completed in 1788, and quite quickly it was sandwiched in by buildings, and they built a shopping street over the top, and then the merchants decided to utilise the space that they had created by sandwiching in the bridge, and they created these 120 vaults.
Oh, okay.
So towards the late sort of 1700s, they were used by merchants. Yeah.
Right.
So this was basically all the way down here. There was these chambers, and if you sort of like pan back a little bit, it kind of looks a little bit shop-like or something like it, yeah? So the merchants would utilise these vaults, and they would have shops down here, they'd have workshops, they'd have storage space, and this was a very sort of busy hive of activity down here for the merchants, legal activity. Yeah?
Right.
But have you noticed already how damp it is down here?
Yeah.
Look at the floor. Like, especially when you get up that end, you're going to see how damp it was.
Yeah.
So that got the better of the merchants. It was destroying their stock.
Right.
So very quickly the merchants moved out. When they moved out, the slums, the destitute, the criminals, they moved in, and this became an absolute den of iniquity down here.
So a lot of people got robbed down here over the years, killed maybe?
Massively overcrowded, disease and filth-ridden slum, and there wasn't just your kind of like rogue crime down here, the assault, the theft, the murder, that kind of stuff, but there was actual illegal businesses down here as well.
So everything that could have been negative or bad was down here at one time.
Pretty much.
There was a lot of murders down here.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a lot of murders because this is where the body snatchers
Alright, thanks,
and the
Elo.
serial killers would come to find a victim or find a body down here, right?
Okay.
So the body snatching sort, they would steal bodies out of the graveyards. This was a very convenient halfway hiding point to the anatomy schools, so they would hide the bodies down here until they could take them off to the anatomy schools. The serial killing sort would come down here and look for a vulnerable, passive, easy target, somebody who wasn't going to be missed, bump them off, and take them off to the anatomy schools. You could just come down here and look for a corpse. There was going to be somebody lying about the place.
No matter what.
That's horrible.
This is insane.
Dude, the torturing, everything going on in Scotland's nuts. That's my first impression of Scotland.
So where's the authority in all
Crazy.
this? Like, did they know all this stuff was going on and they didn't do anything about it, or like, what would they do?
Well, this was the magistrates. Eventually threw out all the criminals, and they bricked up the doorways and everything, so they knew it was going on. They did try to control it, but they really did struggle to. The businesses down here were raided sometimes and things like that, because we had lots of illegal establishments down here as well.
Yeah.
So we know that we had brothels, we know we had illegal breweries, we know we had illegal taverns, there was drug dens, gambling dens, dogfighting pits, you name it, it went on down here. We had like hellfire clubs down here. So the kind of upper classes would be attracted down here because of the vice and the prostitution and things, and it was away from prying eyes of decent society.
Yeah.
They could come down here and hide. If you stand in front of me, directly in front of me, right?
Okay.
So you can see me just now. You need to turn that off as well.
Okay.
So can you see me right now?
No, not
My
at all.
camera sees you,
I can
but
see your hand
a
a
little
little
bit.
Right, so can you see me a bit? I'm
Yeah.
blinded by lights just now, right?
Yep.
Now watch how dark it gets down here.
Okay.
You just disappeared.
Wait.
She's gone.
Where's our tour guide?
Where are you?
Where the hell did she go?
Stop a second. That's okay.
What's that?
That's all right. That's explainable. Down that end, there's the sort of back door of a pub, so you will hear some of that noise coming through. You'll need to differentiate it from what's going on in here.
Okay.
What?
You'll be able to tell the difference. A lot of the noises down here we haven't got an explanation for. We don't know what actually causes it. Some of it can be explained. Some of it really can't be explained. So you'll hear like the gates rattling, keys rattling, footsteps, banging. You'll hear voices. You'll see apparitions.
So
all kinds of stuff.
What is the whole story on the Watcher?
So he is a very tall gentleman. He's about 6'5",
I did.
something like that with these boots.
I'm
on.
still
He's
on
got
my
tall,
weekend
long
actually,
black
because my
boots.
weekend
He's
is Sunday
got,
and Monday.
a long cloak.
So
a trench
yesterday,
coat. Sometimes.
yesterday was a chill day. It was raining, but me and Zoe actually went to the gym part, did some exercises. So I sweated out for an hour, and then we had good food, and then it was just chill and playing Genshin. Too late. Yeah. And then today is just not a chill day for me. So I'm watching videos, eating lunch, and then I'll continue with Genshin because I want to do the Archon quest. So that's kind of the plan. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was. I posted. Fiance actually. Yeah, so so that's kind of like my chill weekend. I'm trying to find ways to be more active. I do have dance class tonight, so I'll see how that goes. But other than that, yeah, I'm just having a chill afternoon. Oh, fiance, cool, yeah.
A tricorn hat, and we believe that he was a watchman, like security down here when the merchants had their storage down here. He ended up getting sacked from his job and he fell into poverty, and he eventually committed suicide, and he's now back in the vaults, and he still believes that he's a watchman here.
So what evidence do you have to like prove the Watcher?
We have pictures. People have experienced him pushing them, shoving them, especially towards a doorway. They have felt him standing next to them, breathing on their face.
So is he like bad?
He's bad.
Do you have can you show me a picture?
Yes. You'll hear his footsteps.
Whoa, look at this, guys, right there. So this is real.
Yeah, and this one made the papers. So you can see him standing behind a customer there.
Whoa, yeah, you can see the person right there looking at the customer.
Wow.
And that woman stood on a step.
So were these photos taken
that-
with my phones?
Yeah. So we always say to our visitors to take photographs because quite often they'll capture things on their phones. There's another one of the Watcher.
Who is that? Is that a girl?
No, that's the Watcher again.
Oh,
You
the
can see
same Watcher,
Can you
yeah.
see the sort of the long
Toward
coat?
the entrance. And this, where are these photos taken on? Just a cell phone?
They're predominantly, they're on a cell phone and they're predominantly taken down the bottom end of the vaults.
Dude, I've never done cell phone pictures, but now I'm like, what if we try using our cell phone to try to like get photos and maybe the Watcher?
Look, that's 3 pictures right there on a cell
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
We've never tried taking a cell phone picture.
We could try.
That's crazy.
Tonight will be the first time.
Yeah.
So
Polaroids as well.
Look,
okay.
Decent trades. Then it went to the slums and the illegal businesses. Then it was kind of abandoned for a bit. And then when my boss bought these premises, initially they were opened up as band practicing rooms. Yeah, and they were rehearsal rooms. So if you look on the back wall there, you see the graffiti stations. That was a punk band.
Okay.
That's cool.
And our most notable band that came down here was Kurt Cobain and Nirvana.
No way.
Down
Cobain
here?
came down here?
Really?
I'm a huge fan.
In 91, he was playing a gig in Edinburgh and
No
he came down
way.
here to rehearse. One of our most notable criminals down here was a woman called Mary McKinnon. She was a brothel madam and a tavern landlady down here. So the front shop was the tavern, and you'd come into the back and you had your ladies of the boulevard. Yeah, you had ladies of the night. And one night in 1823, she left the premises to go and deal with something, and when she came back, men had broken into her premises. They were ransacking the place, they were attacking the girls. Mary lost her temper and she picked up the biggest knife she could find, launched at the guy, stabbed him in the chest, and he didn't die instantly. He lived long enough to testify against her, to identify her. Then he dropped dead of blood poisoning. That was murder, so she was to be executed for it. Yeah. Now she dearly didn't want to die. She was only in her mid-20s and she didn't think she deserved to die because she was only protecting herself and her girls, but she was to be hung. And she went out kicking and screaming and scratching and fighting to the very, very end until she dropped and her neck snapped. Now she is meant to haunt these vaults as well. You'll see a very distressed, very
She's
dishevelled
like, what,
young woman in
mid-20s?
1800s
Yeah.
clothing. You will still see the rope burns around her neck, and you will hear her screaming and wailing as she was when she was executed.
Oh,
And you will
right.
sometimes hear the absolute shrill shriek of a woman's.
What's her name again?
Mary McKinnon.
Whoa, the circle.
Yeah.
What circle, bro? Same circle?
Thank you for the posture check. Hi. I've been
Coven that's down the street.
slouching, haven't I?
This was their original room.
Oh, thank you for coming
okay.
us to
Yeah,
try our
Before they
best.
move to the next one.
Yeah, so this was the original vault that they chose. So George came on a tour and in 1996, and he decided that he wanted to have his coven down here. So he chose this vault and he decorated it much the same as the one that's down the street. He put a gate across the doorway. He was leasing this place, so it was essentially his, and put a lock on the gate. He placed this stone circle that you can see on the ground. So all it Witch's Coven. I've got a sacred protective circle in the middle of the coven, so this was his, yeah?
Right.
So they came in and started practicing, but they never felt comfortable in here, they never felt welcome, they always felt there was some kind of malevolent presence in here. They basically wanted them out. They would feel restrictions around their neck, like somebody was strangling them, and they would tend to feel physically and emotionally very unwell in here. They would leave at the end of the day and realise they had scratches and bites and burns on their bodies that they couldn't explain.
His face though, he was like,
nope.
Yeah. Now the other thing that would happen to them is they had a big mirror on this back wall.
A mirror.
And to use for like spirit communication and scrying and things like that. Being locked up overnight, and like it would look like somebody had ransacked the place. Things would be thrown around all over the place, but nobody should have been in here. Okay. So George didn't understand why this was happening, so he decided to spend the night down here alone to try to find out what was going on. Now he was only armed with a candle, a sleeping bag, and a book. He thought the safest place to be would be inside the stone circle because this is a protective circle, right? So he blew out the candle, he started to drift off to sleep. The next thing he heard one of these almighty bangs on top of the chamber. He jumped awake and he heard footsteps coming up the corridor. He thought, I'm okay, the gate's locked. The footsteps then came in through the gate. Yeah.
Yikes.
Right?
Whoa.
Yeah. Now they started to circle around George. He jumped up and he started chanting incantations to be rid of whatever it was, but it only seemed to infuriate the thing.
Yeah.
And the footsteps got faster and faster and turned into scratching. The scratching went up the side of the chamber and positioned itself directly above George. He thought whatever it is going to pounce.
Yeah.
Terrified, he fled out of here and only came back the next day to gather up his stuff, take it down to the chamber that you saw down there and essentially next to the exit, and he tried to trap whatever it was in this room in the middle of the circle by reversing the polarity. So rather than expelling evil, it actually attracted it and contained it.
That sounds insane. Do you think it was a demon? Sounds like a demon.
It was some kind of malevolent spirit. This was a paranormal investigation team that was down here a while back, and they sent me this recording. They were doing the Ouija board in the middle of the circle.
Nope.
Right, okay? You'll hear a man's voice saying something like, I'm just moving around the circle, and then you'll hear a very soft female voice saying, please come out. Right? So listen.
Let's hear it then.
Just move around in a circle.
No way. Wow. That's too good. No.
Just move around in a circle.
oh
No.
yeah!
Wow.
Oh gosh!
That's too good.
That's like a grade A.
Yeah, that's grade A plus. That's like top.
Yeah.
What did he use to like record that voice
I think
recording?
just the phone.
So even more underground than
Just a phone.
Yeah. Well, there's underground under the undergrounds generally in Edinburgh. So you've got like
there's a house.
Yeah. Well, there's underground under the undergrounds generally in Edinburgh. So you've got like layers of underground. What you guys hearing? I just heard a voice.
Yeah, I literally just heard that one out loud.
We both looked at each other at the same time. There's voices down there.
There's under here.
Footsteps. Someone's walking. Someone's walking. I just heard that. It's so weird because I was about to walk out here. I was gonna be the first person to walk out in the hallway, and I was like, I don't want to walk out there right now. Like I just kind of felt it. Like.
So you guys are going to be locked in here overnight. You're going to be in here till 6 o'clock in the morning. Under no circumstances are you coming out. I've got the keys. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh shit! What?
Dude, this is 6. So
6
we're gonna
a.m.
here, and it's kind of rare. So, I mean, look at it.
So what do you guys want to do first? Like we usually do a big group session right here, and then she's gonna
Leave us on for the rest by ourselves. Is that what we're doing?
Jump straight into it.
Yeah. I mean, do it.
All right. That music box, if it goes off, I'm gonna
People
lose my
do
mind.
this?
Got the REM pod 2.
Holy crap.
Yeah, like we said, cap all. Spirit box if we feel like it. EMF K2.
Serious?
Wait, what?
You just picked
This isn't working now. Look at it.
Look, you guys just saw on camera.
What the hell is going on with it?
It should be beeping. Yeah, but where's the sound?
I don't know.
Dude, this is no joke. Like for real. Even my cap, like we said, cap all, his camera, his systems, like nothing's
I'm gonna put my
working.
foot away. So
Now it's working.
be right back.
What the hell?
Wait, so this is your first time
I've been in
ghost
this
hunting
room.
here?
I've been in this room before, and I've ghost hunted in the vaults
Yeah.
lots and lots of times. But I've never actually set up the equipment in here, so this is really interesting. I've never actually sat in this circle before.
Wow, no, that's exciting. And you've been doing tours down here.
For years.
Yeah.
Are you impressed with our setup?
Yes. Yeah, very good.
Hopefully we get some cool.
Yo, oh my
that?
god!
What was that?
That's been standing up this whole time, and the K2 just fell over.
Yo,
on its own.
I heard it and caught the sound. No joke.
Well, I mean, it could have maybe just easily fell.
It could have. It could have, but.
It could have, but it's been
Just
there.
saying, it was there the whole time.
Yeah.
It's just an idea. All right, for real, dude. This is getting
All
way
right.
too nuts.
We're circled up. We're gonna introduce ourselves as always and begin investigating. Hi, my name is Seth. I come from the United States of America. I'm here to communicate with you and learn your story. So if there's anybody here at all, any ladies of the night, the Watcher, anyone at all, any spirit that lurks in these vaults, if you want to communicate, please enter this room and let us know you're here.
Hi, my name is Dan. I mean you no harm at all. I've come down here with a lot of equipment. Now this equipment will let me know that you are there. So all you need to do to make contact first, there's a bang then.
Yep.
Is walk into this room, and if you walk in, we're gonna know you're here. And I really appreciate that.
Footsteps.
My name's Josh. I'm also from the United States of America. I'm here to kind of talk to you, learn about your story. If you're trapped down here and you're looking for a way out, maybe I can help you. If you can please enter this room, we'll be here waiting to talk to you.
Hi, my name is Steve. I'm also from America. It's actually most of our first time here in Edinburgh. We heard about your story. It's very tragic what happened in here. And to anyone that's not resting in peace, we would love to kindly help. But first, we would love to hear your story. So if you would like to communicate with us, we have a lot of devices here to help out with that. And we greatly appreciate to learn from you and to show us around. Now, if there's any demons in here or dark entity, feel free to make your presence known as well.
That rolling sound, we associate that with barrels getting rolled about the place. Back in the day, either from the breweries or the body snatchers would put the bodies in big person-sized barrels like what I showed you down in the bottom vault and store them down here. Hello, my name's Anna.
I got Bandung. Yay.
You're going to be very familiar with me. I'm down here all the time. I frequently experience people down here, apparitions down here. We don't mean you any harm. We're just curious. We want to get to know you, what happened to you. So if you could come towards us and communicate with us.
We are hearing things so far, and this is supposed to be the safest room. I don't expect no.
The thing is, when it comes to all this, they didn't do any like a purification ritual, I guess. I don't know much about it, but from my understanding is you always need to like cleanse the energy of the room so you can welcome like good spirits, good energy. I do have a book that one of my friends gifted me when I was interested in that. It's kind of crusty. 1 second. Let me just. It's been a while since I opened this book. I haven't read it fully. So this was during the time when I was interested in the magic of nature. So she sent this to me about the history of the witch. So basically, so it says at the back here, the witch came to prominence and often a painful death in early modern Europe, yet her origins are much older and more geographically diverse. In his landmark book, Ronald Hutton traces witchcraft from the ancient world to the present day via distinct sorcerers and superstitions that have come to define her image. So it's a lot of the history about how it came about. There's some pictures as well about how they were mistreated. There's a witch doctor as well. Dun. And then there's some more really cool pictures here. A Siberian shaman, I guess. So it's really interesting, like different people, different places everywhere that does similar things. 2 witches brewing a potion. How cool is that? So seeing this is just so interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Now, like watching this video, I feel that I need to pick up this book one more time and really like read about it, about folklore, about this part of the world. It's kind of yellow now. I was gifted this book probably like a few years ago, but I only read like the first chapter. So yeah, it's really interesting because it covers different part of the world. So you have ceremonial magic, which is Egyptian legacy, and then you have the Middle Ages made of the witch, you have the early modern patchwork, then they talk about witches and fairies, claticity, and animals, like how it involves in that. So it's super interesting. She also gifted me like a stone of sort to help with energy or something, so that was really interesting. So I think I might pick up this book again. I've been hiding this book away from my mom because I don't think it's something that she would like to see in my room, but yeah, maybe I'll just read this. Anyway, I have eaten, I feel good, so now I feel that I should stop watching the show and move on to playing games because that's what I'm here for. That's what I do. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so we are now going to look for a game to play. Let me just open this up. Do-do-doo. 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 Dun-dun. Let me change my game status. Da-da-da. So today my objective is to do the Archon quest. I didn't finish the Archon quest for Sumeru, I think. Was it 3.3? Yeah, 3.3. Mainly because I don't know what to name the Wanderer. Like I've been spoiled on Twitter and TikTok where people get to name the Wanderer. So I refuse to play the Arkham quest until I know what to name him. So I was just telling Zul yesterday that like I was watching Fruit Basket, right? And Fruit Basket has this, it's about characters and the zodiacs. So the cat zodiac, his name is Kyo, and he is honestly so freaking adorable. I really liked him as a character. Why is it so loud? Okay, I really like him as a character because he grew a lot. And I saw his true form as well, and it was just such a really sad story about how they treated him and stuff. So he was kind of like shunned, you know, isolated, and he's like doomed to be isolated from people once he graduates from school and stuff. So I felt that his name kind of suits the Wanderer, like his character himself. He's like very tough on the outside. He's just, you know, very how to say, he's not mean, but he's kind of mean sometimes, but on the inside he's super soft and he can be sweet in his own way. So I feel like maybe the Wanderer is like that, I guess. Good morning guys, how you doing? How you feeling? we're getting into this right now. So I'm going to do the Archon quest. How are you doing? Hold on. My dad texted. Okay. Hi Gozu, good luck. Now at 3 and later at 5. Oh my god, that's a lot of meetings. Okay. 加油加油. No, no worries, honey. You're working, it's fine. I said brunch now, we brained it. Oh, it's time for you to rest then. Alright, thanks for lurking, honey. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. This is loading slower than I thought it would. It's so sweet, Cotton. Yes, Welkin, let's go! Did I check in today? Let me check. No, I didn't check in today. Let me check in now. Okay, I am saving up for Yelan. Because I need another Hydro character soon, ASAP. So, we are doing it! Okay, let's do our dailies and then we can look at him. Ugh, irritating. But I love him. Do you need a place to rest? What is this place? Oh, okay, cool. Wait, we got biryani? Oh my gosh. 3 biryani? I love it. I love biryani. Biryani is so good. Oh gosh. Okay, where are we going? Yes, we need to do our commissions. So let's get to that. Inazuma. 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 Okay, if I play background music, will it be too much of a noise? It's mainly for me actually. Finally, you're so beautiful. I'm not saying na 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 na. Shit, no matter what they say, words can bring you down. No, no, bring me down today. I don't know. What's that song? I know it's one of Christina Aguilera songs. Beautiful! Yeah! You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can bring you down. Oh no, but don't you bring me down today. Oh, I wanted to use... Let me change Fischl to Lisa because I got Lisa's skin! So I'm just gonna use Lisa because I got her skin, so why not? And I've leveled up Yao Yao, guys. Look at her! I didn't really build her that well, but I built her enough, I guess, with what resources I have. But look at her! Ah, so cute! She is 69 out of 70. This is her weapon. These are her stats. Don't ask me why it's Berserker, but yes. Mainly because the Berserker has HP stats, so I'm like, why not? I have that, might as well. And yeah, she's 166, so ta-da! Oh, so cute. Her polearm is too big for her, man. Look, it went into the floor. Oh, look at her! Oh my god, you look so good! Ah! I cannot. Lisa looks so good. Hangwei wants for us to cook for her again. What's the matter? Do you need help with anything? Hungry, are we? Where's my pillow? May I give it a try? More meat. Okay, dry hot pot and goulash. Oof. Let's try more meat then. Do I have more meat? I'm not sure. Goodbye. Wrong button, sorry. Let's see, do I have more meat? I do, I have 0. Let's just make one. Oh, it's this way. I always use Barbara for cooking, so might as well. Okay. Yay, automatic. Nice, nice. Let's give it to the lovely lady over here. More meat coming right up. Please enjoy. Yay! 1 commission down. What's next? This is... What's this? Defeat all opponents. This is as well. Pearl Towers. Hot balloon. Okay. Let me just go to the statue of the 7. Guys, by the way, I kind of chopped off my front a little bit because I was stressed. I hope it doesn't look that bad. Do you have anything? No. I hope I don't look that bad. I hope. Okay. That's kind of far, but it's okay. We can fly down. I kind of wish Lisa has a nicer animation for her powers. Because it's like electricity. I don't really vibe with it. So, what else? Let's go! Let's go! Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Is it down? Oh, it's further down. Okay. No worries, we got this. Oops, sorry! Okay, never mind. What am I supposed to do? Oh, escort. Escort, okay. Whoops, my bad. Convenient, huh? Okay. Where am I going? Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, my animal boy. Come on. Where's it going? Where's it going? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! Oh! Oh! Ow! Let's go, let's go. More up front, more up front. Shit, how do I... Ah! Ooh. Oh, yeah, step on me. Come on, come on. Okay. Let's go! Sorry, I didn't believe I just said that out loud. Did I? I did, didn't I? This way. This way. Thank you very much. This way. This way, thank you. And we're safe. Okay, nice. Yep, next one is this. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Did I say something wrong? Hi, I need more of your hangman stuff. Oof. Ow. Ooh, come on. Drop something. Damn it. Damn it, are you kidding? Just like that only? So irritating. Oh, there it is. Ta-chang! Oh. Oh no. Sorry. Ah! Oh. Come on, come on. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Yes, you got this. You got this. Let's go. Woo. Okay, nice. Are we done? Are we done? There's still one more behind me, right? Okay. Coming. Woohoo! Done it! That was nice. That was simple and nice. Okay, last one. Let's get it. Last one. Should I go here? Yeah, why not? Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Whoopsie. Look at all these foxes, so cute. Hmm. Oh shit, doesn't reach them at all. Woo! Alright, nice. At least it's within the time when he's still flying. I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I here? Okay, let's get our commission. Then we can start on our quest. Hello. Thank you so much. Nice. 20 primos. We got this. We got this. Okay. Let's see how much. 125. Should I wait or should I go? Nah. Nah. Let's just get into. I have show cancelled to do. So let's do that. Oh yes, I have reputation as well. I have about an hour or so before I have to stop streaming. Cause this when my mom's gonna be home and yeah, I don't wanna get yelled at. And then I got dance at night, so pretty nervous and excited about that. You know, my mom, she doesn't like me just sitting down on my ass playing games. I like it, it's my way of relaxing. What emote is that? That's so cute. Oh, that's so cute.
그럼 아버지를 만나고 올게. 잠깐만 기다리고 있어. 응, 좋은 소식 기다릴게. 이제 문제 없겠지? 변론 시작까지 기다리기만
I only
하면
hurt your
되겠어.
mom, not like you. That's why. That's all. Okay.
조금 긴장되네. 정말 훌륭했어. 변론할 때도 그런 기세를 보여준다. 응원해줘서 고마워. 페이모 분명 이런저런 트집을 잡겠지? 조금 더 침착하고 차분해질 필요가 있어.
Lots of people are rooting for us.
모두를 대표하는 거니까 떨려도 기운 차려야지.
There's still one problem left unsolved.
뭔데?
Is it only for art and performance?
이상한 질문이네. 극장은 그냥 극장이지. 잠깐. 여행자인 말이 무슨 뜻인지 알 것 같아. 조금만 시간을 줘. 우리가 겪었던 일들을 쭉 떠올려 볼게.
경험은 그 자체보다 어떻게 해석하냐가 더 중요해.
예술은 일단 관중들이 좋아해야 긍정적인 가치를 가지고 올 수 있다고 생각해.
주바이르 씨가 열심히 관리해주신 덕분에 극장의 절차는 완벽해. 예술의 감상은 귀천을 막론하고 차별하지 않아야 해. 이나야는 무척 이기고 싶어해. 더 이상 고통스러운 경험으로.
경험은 그 자체보다 어떻게 해석하냐가 더 중요해.
이건 아닌 것 같아.
This is a story quest. Request opinion.
알겠다. 그런 거였구나. 극장에서 열심히 뛰어다닐 때 우리가 들은 건 극장이 아닌 사람들의 이야기였어. 극장은 우리가 함께 모인 이유야. 그것은 우리 모두를 독특한 방식으로 연결해줬지. 쉽게 말해 유대 같은 거야.
It's like a community.
유대? 극장은 리카르 언니의 생활엔 필요한 자금을, 카사네 씨에게는 아이디어를, 바자르 관객들에게는 즐거움을 선사했어. 이나야에게는 가족 이외의 보호를 제공하기도 했지. 극장이 모든 사람을 빠짐없이 보살펴줬기 때문에 우리가 지금처럼 모일 수 있었던 거야. 앞으로도 더 많은 사람이 이곳에 와서 극장의 은혜를, 그리고 이 따뜻한 단체는 우리가 받았던 호의를 더 많은 사람들에게 전하겠지? 그게 바로 공연 외에도 주바이르 극장이 지닌 의미가 아닐까? 맞는 말이야. 그 따뜻함은 우리도 축하 파티를 준비하면서 느꼈어. 근데 아직도 잘 모르겠어. 그게 앞으로의 변론에 무슨 도움이 되는데? 아, 이제
This
알겠다.
maybe his weak
아무리
point.
대단한 상대라도 잘 모르는 화제를 접할 땐 허점을 드러낼 거야. 더 안심할 수 있겠어. 정말 고마워. 나도 안심이야. 지금부턴 우리 실력을 제대로 보여주자고.
나 왔어. 미안, 오래 기다렸지? 예상보단 훨씬 순조로웠어. 별 고민 없이 변론 제안을 받아들이시더라고. 변론 시간은 이틀 뒤야. 엄청 즐겁게 웃고 있는 것 같은데 기분 좋은 일이라도 있었어?
너희 아빠도
Yes.
별로 무섭지 않다는 사실을 발견하게 됐거든. 어쨌든 준비는 다 됐으니까 걱정 마. 우린 꼭 이겨야 해. 아니, 이길 거야.
응, 물론이지.
Two days later at 3. Okay. 1. This is 2. 2 days later, right? So it's day after tomorrow. Why can't I just put 1 day later, 2 days later? Why do you have to put the day after tomorrow? It's so stressful. Here we go, here we go. On a mission, something, 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 something. Here we go, here we go. Totally spies, get on the road. This game is dumb? Why? Why would you say that?
벌써 변론을
I guess
할
it's
시간이네.
grammatically correct to put the day after tomorrow, but it's not efficient enough to put the day after tomorrow. Can I go down from here? No? Shit. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Can I get a shortcut, please? No, it's behind this damn tree? Fine. What is the fastest way? What is the fastest way? I have no idea. Wait, what? Did I miss it? I think I did. Nope, it's blocked. I'm just going one round on this tree. Maybe I can go from here. Oh, something's here. Sweet flower. Oh, sorry. I have to go lower. Oh, this way. Let's go.
안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 아카데미아의 학자 수원입니다. 이번 공연의 가오를 맡게 되었습니다. 가장 지혜롭고 가장 공정한 시점에서 양측의 발언을 판단할 것이며 방해나 두둔을 하지 않을 것을 엄숙히 선서합니다. 변론 양측은 앞으로 나와주시길 바랍니다. 불의 신이시여, 저와 함께 이번 변론을 지켜봐 주십시오.
Let's go, Nilo.
해명을 듣고 싶은 것 같으니 아카데미아의 생각을 말해주지. 지금까지 아카데미아가 당신들한테 편견을 갖고 있다고 오해하고 있는 모양이군. 사실 아카데미아는 모든 수메르 백성이 더 지혜로운 미래를 갖길 바라고 있네. 따라서 수메르 사람들이 감상하는 예술의 형식도 계몽성을 띄어야 하며 감상받을 가치가 있어야 하지. 하지만 주바이르 극장의 공연에서는 그런 부분을 찾아볼 수 없었어. 달리 말해 그쪽이 무의미한 반항이 아닌 공연의 퀄리티를 높이고 관객들의 사상을 개발하는 일에 조금 더 집중했더라면 주바이르 극장도 이렇게 참담한 결말을 맞이하지 않았겠지.
분위기 장난 아니네. 이 엄청난 압박감.
Oh, it's so annoying.
닐루, 정말 괜찮을까?
You'll be fine.
침착하자. 침착해야 해, 닐루. 일단 상대의 말을 분석하는 거야. 저 사람은 예술을 얕보는 게 아니라 우리 공연 수준이 너무 낮아서 공연이 금지된 거라고 했어. 하지만
Oh shit.
극장은 수많은 사람들의 감정을 담아 이 단체.
Nope.
이나야는 무척 이기고 싶어해. 더 이상 예술의 감상은 귀천을 막론하고 차별하지 않. 주바이르 씨가 열심히 관리해주신 덕분에
예술은 일단 관중들이 좋아해야.
경험은 그 자체보다 어떻게 해석하냐가 더 중요해.
Maybe it's this.
이 관점으로는
This?
이 관점으로는
No?
샤리
This?
이 관점으로는
No?
그러니까 우리의 연극이 아카데미아의 요구에 부합하지 않는다는 거네요. 하지만 유동성과 계몽성은 무대를 보는 관객들이 결정하는 부분이 아닐까요? 그걸 왜 아카데미아에서 판단하는 거죠? 그리고 전 예술의 표현에는 지혜나 교양 같은 부분이 존재하지 않다고 봐요. 예술은 귀천을 막론하고 누구나 동등하게 감상할 권리가 있다는 거죠.
감상은 수준 낮은 만족감에 불과하지. 유도와 개발만이 더욱 높은 경지에 이르는 필수 조건이다. 그건 공연자들한테도 더욱 높은 수준을 요구함과 동시에 예술의 발전을
Where's the science guy talking about the arts?
모든 예술이 단순하고 이해하기 쉬우며 아무런 진보적 의미가 없다면 백성들의 미적 감각도 결코 더 높은 단계로 나아갈 수 없어. 미적 감각을 키우는 것도 일정한 과정이 필요해. 그리고 그 과정을 이끌어내는 게 바로
I just pick randomly.
나피타는 안 바뀌고 화제를 돌려버리다니. 미리 준비를 해둬서 다행이야.
Yeah, I think we gotta choose again.
여기선 아니야.
We did that just now. I'm too lazy to read it already.
그분은 대단한 예술가였지만 그의 작품을 이해할 수 있는 일반인은 손에 꼽을 정도로 드물었죠. 예술의 계몽성의 가치가 있다는 말에는 동의해요. 하지만 그 추구 때문에 난해하고 어려운 작품만 창작하는 건 잘못된 일이에요.
I mean, art has to be.
관객들의 일상생활과 감정에서 비롯되지 않은 공연은 모래성에 불과해요.
Art is very subjective, I feel.
이해하지 않는다면 그 무대에 무슨 의미가 있겠어요?
True also.
보고 싶지 않은 무대를 억지로 보여주는 것에 불과하겠죠.
그건 그쪽이 지혜에 대한 조예가 깊지 않아서 그렇게 해석하는 거겠지.
그 말대로라면 그쪽은 절 평가하기 전에 저보다 춤을 잘 춰야 하는 거 아닌가요?
Burn! Burn!
알려드렸군. 증거 논증 법칙에 따라 극장 공연 퀄리티에 대한 샤리프 씨 측의 평가를 뒷받침할 충분한 증거가 없는 것으로 판단합니다. 마찬가지로 닐루 양측이 제기한 정의도 개인적인 견해에 불과하므로 양측은 해당 주제에서 승부를 가리지 못한 것으로 판단합니다. 또한 두 분은 감정을 조절해 주시길 바랍니다.
엄청 잘하고 있어.
그럼 조금 더 현실적인 이야기를 해볼까? 이 사건의 본질은 너희가 규정을 위반했다는 것이다. 그러니까 너희는 징벌적 대가를 지불해야 해. 프로세스로 따져도 정당성은 충분하지. 우린 수차례나 주바이르 극장에 공연의 개편을 요구했으니까. 하지만 너희는 그걸 의도적으로 간과했어. 아니, 알면서도 일부러 따르지 않았을 수도 있겠네. 어쨌든 너희 태도가 지금의 결과를 초래한 거다.
아카데미아에서 반포한 관련 법안에 따르면 샤리프 씨 측의 말이 맞습니다.
프로세스에 대해서는 희망을 거기 거는 수밖에 없겠네.
경험은 그 자체보다 어떻게
이나야는 무척 이기고 싶어해. 주바이르 씨가 열심히 관리해주신 덕분에 주바이르 씨는 아카데미와의 체결한 모든 관련 서류를 제공했어요. 부족한 서류도 없고 유효 기간이 만료된 서류도 없었죠. 아카데미아의 입장에서 볼 때 극장의 무대가 요구에 부합되지 않을 수는 있겠지만 그렇다고 바로 극장을 철거할 수 있다는 제도나 규정은 찾아볼 수 없어요. 철거 안내는 서면으로 발송하고 발표해야 해요. 그렇지 않을 경우 유효기간 내에 경영과 무대 허가증을 기준으로 결정해요. 규정에 따른 안내를 받지 못했으니 프로세스에도 정당성이 없다고 볼 수 있죠.
Let's go!
누나 말이 맞아요.
규칙에도 특수한 사용 방법이 있어. 관련 사례도 있지. 아카데미아에서 논의만 충분히 거친다면 분명 통과될 것이야.
제27조 관련 사례에 따르면 샤리프시 측의 관점을 인정하는 사례가 9할이 넘습니다. 하지만 상수란 사례는 전부 아카데미아의 논의를 거쳐 통과된 후 집행된 사례입니다. 달리 말해 철거 명령을 사전에 내린 건 성급한 결정인 것 같습니다.
적어도 지금으로선 불합리한 결정이라는 걸 밝혔으니까 그거면 충분해요.
끈질기게 발악하는군.
적어도 이 점에선 닐루가 우위를 점했어. 맞아, 닐루.
Can't let our guard down.
설령 철거 허가를 받지 못했다 해도 수차례나 아카데미아의 규칙을 어긴 공연을 한 건 자명한 사실이야. 우린 그 사실에 근거해 너희가 수메르에서 공연할 권리를 영구적으로 박탈할 수 있어.
그건
현행 제도에 의거해 즉시 주바이르 극장 단원에
그런 게 어딨어.
너희는 극장을 지키려는 마음보다 관객과 그들한테서 얻을 수 있는 수익을 지키려는 거겠지. 그것들을 잃게 된다면 주바이르 극장도 공연이 없는 극장에 무슨 가치가 있지?
우린 그런 사람들이 아니에요. 이런 닐루 진정해. 맞아, 침착해야 해.
Breathe, breathe.
저 사람은 거의 다 왔는데 주바이르 극장은 예술의 감상은 귀천을 막론하고 극장은 수많은 사람 우리에게 있어 주바이르 극장의 의미는 단순히 공연에 그치지 않아요. 극장은 이미 우리의 안식처나 다름없거든요. 리카르 언니는 계속해서 세계 각지를 모험할 수는 없지만 평화로운 새 삶을 얻게 됐어요. 언니의 아이 소리는 극장 시험을 통과하고 곧 우리의 일원이 될 거예요. 카사네 씨는 극장에서 예술에 대한 새로운 해석을 얻게 되었죠. 파하드 씨, 호상 씨는 공연이 없을 때에도 종종 시간을 때우러 오셔서 재미있는 이야기를 공유하곤 해요. 이나야도 마찬가지로 우리 사이에 녹아들길 바라고 있어요. 극장은 모두를 위해 존재하는 거예요. 모든 사람을 위해 존재하는 거라고요.
어쩌면 넌 극장 덕분에 긍정적인 감정을 느꼈을 수도 있겠지. 네가 말한 인간관계는 모두 극장의 정상적인 운영을 바탕으로 구축되는 것이다. 셰이크 주바이르가 극장을 운영하게 된 건 생계를 유지하기 위함이고 극장의 직원들은 정기적으로 지급되는 월급을 위해 관객들은 연극을 감상하기 위해 극장을 방문하는 거지. 감정은 이익이 오가는 과정에서 생겨난 부산물이야. 따뜻하고 매력적일 수도 있겠지만 절대 주객이 전도된 양상을 띄어서는 안 돼.
와우.
난제를 풀기 위해 한자리에 모인 학자들은 마치 형제들처럼 최선을 다해 모든 지혜를 공유하지. 하지만 연구가 발표된 순간부터 우린 더 이상 같은 회의실에 모이지 않아. 이유는 아주 간단해. 우린 학자고 새로운 연구를 해야 하거든.
우리 예상대로 감정에 대해 비웃는 태도를 보여주네. 게다가 준비도 충분히 하고 온 것 같아.
양측이 제시한 근거에 따르면 현재 닐루 양측이 말한 극장 내의 정은 실제로 공연이 금지되기 전까진 전부 가설에 불과합니다. 하지만 샤리프시 측이 제기한 관점은 아카데미아에서 흔히 볼 수 있는 연구 방식이죠. 아카데미아가 학술적인 방면에서 걸출한 성과를 낼 수 있는 것도 학자들의 높은 효율 그리고 우선순위를 시종일관 유지할 수 있는 능력 때문입니다.
어떡하지? 오히려 역효과인 것 같아.
Nilo might be setting him up.
함정? 네 좋아. 저렇게 나온 이상 다음 논중으로 변론의 승부를 결정지을 하지만 이대로 정말 괜찮은 것. 이나야의 동의는 이미 받았어. 이루고 싶어하고 이를 위해 모든 대가를 바칠 준비가 되어 있어.
What she's gonna do?
샤리프 씨는 감정이 목표의 부산물이라고 생각하고 계시네요. 그럼 목표를 달성하거나 목표가 중단되면 감정 또한 유지될 이유가 없겠죠. 그럼 샤리프 씨의 기대에 부응하지 못한다면
아버지의 기대에 부응하지 못하고 가출을 한 전 더 이상 아버지의 딸이 아니겠네요. 맞죠? 닐루, 미안해. 역시 내가 말하는 게 좋을 것 같아. 네가 나 대신 책임을 질 필요는 없어. 아버지가 생각하는 제 존재 목표가 아버지의 학술 성과를 이어받는 거라면 지금쯤 완전히 실패하셨네요.
Oh my god, daddy issues!
부녀 관계를 유지할 이유도 없겠군요.
이번 변론의 양측이 아닌 청중들은 발언을 삼가주시길 바랍니다.
말하게 두시죠. 이나야가 아니라도 닐루 양이 똑같이 말할 테니까.
하지만 사실은 불미스러운 일이 수없이 발생했어도 아버지는 여전히 제 아버지예요. 아버지는 그냥 자기만의 세계에 너무 몰입한 나머지 우리가 왜 감정 때문에 한자리에 모이게 된 건지 이해를 못하는 것뿐이에요.
맞아. 우릴 얕보지 마요.
춤을 볼 수 있는 곳은 많지만 주바이르 극장은 이 세상에 단 한 곳뿐이라고.
저 사람도 영 불쌍한 사람이네. 저렇게 바보 같은 말을 할 줄이야.
정숙하세요, 정숙. 청중분들은 변론 질서를 방해하지 마시길 바랍니다.
Thank you for the hydrate eyes.
이게 우리가 준비한 마지막 논증이에요. 제가 더 이상 아버지의 딸이 아니란 걸 인정하면 아버지는 이번 변론에서 이길 수 있어요. 하지만 그 전에 아버지, 마지막으로 하고 싶은 말이 있어요. 그동안 저 스스로를 돌아보면서 반성했어요. 가출을 반성한 건 아니에요. 드디어 제 반항심이 아무런 의미도 없다는 걸 깨달았거든요. 전 늘 아버지의 인정을 받고 싶었지만 번번이 아버지를 실망시켰어요. 가출을 한 것도 실패한 좌절감을 해소하기 위해서였어요. 즉, 저도 기대하지 말라고 아버지한테 강요하고 있던 거죠. 그럼 제가 한 일이 아버지랑 다를 게 없잖아요?
Wow. Oh god.
전 더 이상 아버지한테 강요하지 않을 거예요. 전 주바이르 극장에서 제가 꿈꾸는 삶을 찾았거든요. 가정의 갈등에서 벗어나 새로운 목표를 위해 노력할 거예요. 아버지가 최선을 다해 극장을 망칠 생각이라면 저도 이곳의 친구들과 함께 끝까지 반항해 볼게요.
샤리프 씨, 정신 차리세요. 변론은 아직 진행되고 있습니다.
벌써 친구가 된 건가? 그건 우리한테 물어보셔야죠.
당연하죠. 이나야 언니는 좋은 친구예요.
조금 애먹긴 했지만
당연한 말씀. 이나야가 주바이르 극장에 있는 한 우리의 일원이에요. 우리가 늘 이나야의 곁에 있을 거예요.
유치하고 단순하군. 하지만 이 내가 안도의 한숨을 내쉬게 만들 줄이야.
Wait, he's walking away?
이봐요. 대체 뭐 하는 겁니까? 됐습니다.
그냥 가버렸어?
그럼 우리가 이긴 거 맞지?
우리가 이긴 거야?
Yes!
닐루, 정말 대단해.
Fantastic job!
미안. 긴장이 풀리니까 쓰러질 것 같아. 샤리프 씨에겐 이나야가 정말 중요한 존재인 모양이네.
닐루, 이나야, 정말 잘했어. 이젠 저들도 더 이상 우릴 귀찮게 안 하겠지. 이렇게 강인한 면이 있을 줄은 몰랐는데 다시 봤어.
근데 정말 힘드네요. 두 번은 절대 못할 것 같아요. 닐루 누나, 이나야 누나, 정말 멋졌어요.
축하 파티를 한 번 더 열어야 되겠는데?
Yes! It's time for celebration. Oh, Paimon is here. Hello, Paimon.
여행자.
Feeling any calmer?
훨씬 나아졌어. 돌이켜보면 볼수록 그때 다시 하라면 절대 그런 말들을 입 밖에 낼 수 없을 거야.
All of our preparations paid off.
맞아. 정말 고마워.
I want to hear yours.
나와 극장의 이야기를 듣고 싶은 거지? 그럼 전에 주바이르 씨가 언급했던 나의 선생님의 이야기부터 해야겠네. 내가 아주 어렸을 때부터 주바이르 씨가 이 극장을 열게 됐어. 그때 아주 예쁜 언니가 춤을 추고 있었는데 그 춤을 보고 난 단번에 매료됐지. 정말 재능이 뛰어났어. 신의 은총을 받은 게 아닐까라고 생각할 정도였지. 하지만 그 언니는 웃으면서 오히려 반대라고 대답했어.
The opposite?
언니는 춤은 하늘이 아닌 노동에서 탄생한 예술이라고 했어. 처음부터 인간의 전유물이었던 거지. 춤은 인간의 삶에 따라 탄생한 아름다운 예술이야. 즐겁거나 축하한 일이 있을 때면 사람들은 춤을 추잖아. 달리 말해 마음 편하게 춤을 출 수 있는 곳은 평범한 사람들의 소소한 힘. 언니가 바라는 건 꽃다발이나 박수가 아니었어. 관객의 웃음만으로도 충분했던 거야.
What art means to people.
카사네 씨의 생각과도 일체. 언니의 말에 감동한 난 언니한테서 춤을 배우기 시작했어. 그리고 극장에서 언니 대신 공연을 하기 시작했지. 언니는 은퇴하기 전에 언제 어디서든 춤이 사람들에게 주는 의미를 잊지 말아달라고 했어. 그게 나와 주바이르 씨가 처음부터 아카데미아의 명령에 복종하지 않으려 했던 이유기도 해. 결국 귀찮은 일이 생기긴 했지만 어쨌든 잘 해결돼서 다행이야.
Looks like you won't have to worry anymore.
그래도 조금 유감이긴 해.
이나야?
맞아. 아버지한테 반항하지 않기로 결정은 내렸지만 결국 효과적인 소통은 못한 셈이잖아. 떠나기 전 샤리프 씨는 완전히 불편한 표정이었어. 아직 못다한 말이 많았을 텐데 영영할 기회가 없을지도 모르겠네.
That might be for the best.
그래도 전환점이 있었으면 좋겠어. 아름다운 기대를 품는 건 잘못된 일이 아니잖아. 앞으로 종종 페이몬이랑 공연 보러 와줘.
예!
이나야가 무대에 서 있는 모습을 볼 수 있을지도 몰라.
와!
이나야가 걱정되는 거지? 앞으로 자주 와보자. 어쩌면 아직 기회가 있을지도 몰라.
Went it 2 days later, 8 p.m. Wait again. Okay, let's go. Should I go 8 p.m. and then I'll do twice so it's easier? Oof. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I think it's one more. Let's go one more. Come on, come on, come on. Quicker, quicker, quicker. Let's go.
우리의 새로운 멤버인 이나야를 소개할게요. 앞으로 우리에게 멋진 춤을 선보일 예정이니까 많은 응원 부탁해요. 이나야가 정식으로 데뷔했어. 춤을 출 땐 어떤 모습이려나? 생각해보니까 순조롭게 잘 마무리된 것도 쉽지 않은 일이었던 것 같아.
A lot of things came together to make this happen.
인류의 노력, 모두의 지혜, 이나야의 결심.
And Sharif's mercy.
그게 무슨 뜻이야?
I think he intentionally gave us a chance.
듣고 보니 그렇네. 극장을 철거하는 일은 분명 난폭한 수단이지만 닐 정말 독하게 마음을 먹었다면 완벽한 승리. 아이 됐어. 그 사람 머릿속에 뭐가 들어있는지 우리가 알게 보라. 공연이나 보자.
Agreed.
야 잠깐. 저기 봐봐. 저 사람 이나야 아빠 아니야?
Let's go greet him.
아, 너희로군. 오늘은 딱히 할 일이 없어서 잠깐 보러 왔어.
이나야를 찾으러 온 거지?
아니, 공연을 보러 온 것뿐이니까 이나야한테는 알릴 필요 없어.
Shouldn't you be busy?
한동안 바쁘긴 했지. 변론에서 지는 바람에 아카데미아에서의 체면이 말이 아니었거든. 한동안 떠들썩했지. 이 기회에 위에 근신을 신청했어. 안 그랬다면 이런저런 소문들이 한참은 더 지속됐을 거야.
우와, 근신이라니.
맞아. 지금은 백수라서 공연을 보러 올 만큼의 여유가 생겼어. 이곳에 어떤 매력이 있는지는 여전히 이해가 안 돼. 그 아가씨가 최선을 다하던 모습이 아직도 잊히지 않아. 이나야도 그 아가씨 곁에 있으면 더 멋진 사람이 되겠지.
So you're still concerned about your daughter?
당연하지. 이 세상에 자식 걱정을 안 하는 부모가 있을까? 이나야는 내 약점을 제대로 짚은 셈이야. 됐어. 나한테는 그런 말을 할 자격이 없군.
기왕 온 거.
아니, 그럴 필요 없어. 공연이 끝났으니까 나도 이만 가보겠어. 내가 왔었다는 말은 이나야한테 하지 말도록.
자자, 쉽게 오는 기회가 아니잖아. 하지만 과거 화해할 준비가 되었다면 성장한 모습을 보여드려.
Oh, they look sad.
긴장하지 마. 극장 사람들이 든든한 울타리가 되어줄 거야. 우린 다른 데로 갈까? 자리를 비켜주자. 정말 괜찮을까? 모르지. 그냥 믿고 존중하면 돼.
참, 이나야. 너 주려고 가져왔다. 배운 지 얼마 안 돼서 좀 엉망인데 괜찮다면 네가 가지렴. 아니면 말고 괜찮다. 신경 쓰지 마.
우리 얘기 좀 해요, 아버지.
I wish I could have such a conversation with my dad.
맞아. 이나야를 억지로 끌고 오지 않았다면 분명 기회를 틈타 도망갔을 거야. 다시 화해할 수 있을까?
Never thought I would tear up
글쎄,
over a scene.
좋은 일이 아닐지도 몰라.
Hiya.
몇 년 동안 쌓인 갈등과 오해는 쉽게 풀리지 않는 법이거든. 일정한 거리를 유지하는 게 더 좋은 선택일지도 모르지. 하지만 몸과 마음이 어디 있든 혈연은 늘 그 무엇보다도 단단한 유대니까. 그 두 사람도 유대의 따스함을 느낄 수 있었으면 좋겠어. 참, 변론에 대한 일은 모두가 고마워하고 있어. 그래서 감사의 의미로 선물을 준비했는데 받아줬으면 좋겠어.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
이건 주바이르 극장이잖아. 정말 대단해. 이렇게 복잡한 물건을 주바이르 씨와 카사니 씨가 디자인을 했고, 나와 이나야, 그리고 다 본체 부분은 리카르 언니와 네가르 언니, 너희는 모험가니까 앞으로도 각지를 돌아다니면서 수많은 풍경을 보게 되겠지? 우린 너희의 여정에서 주바이르 극장이 아름다운 추억으로 남았으면 좋겠어. 시간 날 때 자주 와줘. 꼭 너의 춤을 보러 올게.
Thank you all for being so
예의차릴
considerate.
필요도 사양할 필요도 없어. 역시 넌 배우는 게 빠르네. 자, 얼른 받아. 이건 너와 나의 이야기니까 영원히 기억할게.
We're done. a feel. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? We're going there. Okay. Well, topic on father and daughter always makes me feel a certain way. I can't believe I just teared up. Holy shit. Well, now I can finally do what I'm supposed to do. How do I hit over there? This way? Oh, cats! Oh, nice. Sino? Hello.
아르마을도 진짜 오랜만이네. 진짜 세이노가 있잖아.
It's been a while.
여긴 어떻게 온 거야?
몸도 거의 다 회복했겠다. 타이나리도 허락해줘서 나왔지.
간다르바 성곽의 요양시설 수준은 확실히 상당한 모양이네.
맞아. 타이나리도 거의 다 나았어.
그럼 됐어.
Thank you for taking us to him.
맞다. 그때 우리 둘 다 의식을 잃었는데 세이노가
천만에 타이나리의 의술도 뛰어난데 콜레이도 세심히 보살펴주니까 거기가 최선의 선택이었을 뿐이야.
그런데 이 시간에 왜 혼자 멍하니 있는 거야?
Like a dead tree.
누굴 기다리고 있었어.
혹시 캔디스네 말이야?
캔디스와 촌장님은 이미 만났어. 혹시 만날 생각이라면 같은 곳에 있을 테니까 그쪽으로 가봐. 내가 기다리는 사람은 너희도 아는 사람이야.
정왕이시여, 구모살피소서. 제 친구가 갑자기 사막에 나타난 것이 부디 고민거리로 도움을 청할 것이 아니기를.
라흐만! 게다가 세타르까지?
우리가 아는 사이인가?
그게 워낙 아카데미아의 네 명성이 자자해서 말이야.
걱정하지 마. 이 두 분은 내 동료니까 너무 경계할 필요 없고.
그렇군요.
How have you been doing lately?
좋은 일에 제법 있어서 아주 좋아.
I need a more comfortable chair.
나도 그래. 요즘 계속 인생의 새로운 길이 열렸다는 느낌이 든다니까. 온 세상이 빛을 내뿜는 것 같아.
뭐야? 뭔데?
아가씨가 먼저 말해.
저 먼저 말해볼게요. 사실 난 아카데미아를 떠나기로 마음먹었어.
Why? You're not going to be a scholar anymore?
학자를 그만둔다기보다 새로운 신분을 찾겠다는 거지. 이전 같은 학자는 아니지만 그렇다고 그 입장은 완전히 내려놓은 건 아니랄까?
확실히 그런 느낌이지.
왜? 그게 무슨 소리야?
아카데미아를 떠나서 사막으로 돌아와 교육 사업을 진행할 생각이야.
Teach in the desert is so nice.
세타르는 이곳으로 돌아와 교육 사업을 지원하기로 했어. 교육대상은 사막의 백 혼자서 모두를 가르칠 수는 없겠지만 우리 도금 여단이 각지에 퍼져 있으니까 그 생각을 모든 여단원에게 알려달라고 날 찾아온 거지.
네, 도금 여단이 각지에서 수재들을 선발해 주시면 제가 그들을 가르치고 그 사람들이 나중에 더 많은 사람의 선생님이 되는 거죠.
Oh, that's so nice.
이게 바로 진정한 의미의 교육이자.
저방의 백성들은 모래바람과 방황의 고통 그리고 무지의 고통에 너무 오래 시달렸어. 우리 세타르가 돌아오는 걸 진심으로 환영해. 밤하늘의 별빛은 어둠 속에서 기리는 누구든 캐러밴 도전.
칭찬은 그 정도까지만 해주세요.
I would feel embarrassed as well.
칭찬받을 만한 일이야. 우리 용병들은 위험에 익숙해져서 죽음도 두려워하지 않거든. 그래서 보통 사람들보다 의미 있는 일을 훨씬 잘 알아채는 거지.
세타르가 이런 생각을 가졌다는 것 자체가 많은 사람에게 좋은 소식이야.
처음엔 실패할 줄 알았어요. 아카데미아는 학자들이 멋대로 사막에서 수업을 진행하는 걸 금지하니까요. 아시다시피 지식이 통제된 후로 사막의 백성 중에서 저 같은 행운아는 극소수에 불과했잖아요. 근데 그때 들었던 말이 뇌리에서 떠나질 않았어요. 마치 번개처럼 마음에서 번쩍였죠. 지금 당신은 모래에 갇혀 있어. 두 눈을
감더라도. 세타르, 왜 집으로 돌아가지 않는 거지? 당신이 속해 있어야 할 곳은 사막이지.
세타르.
그 말에 정신이 들었어요. 집으로 돌아갈 땐 그곳의 사람들을 위해서 뭐라도 해야만 하니까요. 그래서 용기를 내어 대연자님을 뵈러 갔지만 아카데미아에 안 계셨죠. 아자르가 이미 거길 떠났다는 것도 사이노님이 알려주셔서 알았고요.
아자르는 마땅한 벌을 받은 거야. 너무 가볍지 않나 싶기도 한데 다들 들었을 거라 믿어.
Yeah, we heard. What did we hear?
제가 사막으로 돌아갈 자격을 얻는데 큰 도움을 주셨어요. 도금 여단원들과 교육 사이노님과 라흐만 씨 덕분에 계획이 순조롭게 진행된 것.
너희들은 생각이 참 깊구나.
일 말고도 나와 사이노는 상의할 게 있어.
작은 쿠사나리 화신님이 많은 자원을 사막 재건에 사용하고
Lesson lore personality. I thought we were past that.
중인데 일부 도금 여단의 도움이 필요한 일이 있거든. 그래서 아카데미아의 교육 물자를 신청해 작은 쿠사나리 화신님의 분부대로 사막의 각 부족에 선물하기로 했어. 분명 요긴하게 쓰일 거야.
아무렴 종이책에 교육 관련 물품들까지 사이노와 작은 구사나리 화신님이 아니었다면 구경도 못했을 거야.
그리고 아카데미아도 사막에서 수업을 진행해줄 학자를 모집하고 있어. 소식이 있으면 바로 이런 일은 끈기 있게 진행하면서 자원을 유지해야 장기적으로
몇백 년 만에 처음 보이는 희망이야. 이번이 바로 사막에. 그 말 기억하나? 우리의 충성스러운 제사장 카살레. 이곳에 영원히 잠들다. 그의 지혜는 사람들 중에 기적과도 같았고 사막의 백성 중에서 그 제사장만큼 지혜로운 자가 다시 나타나 그 지혜와 영광으로 세상을 또 한 번.
그나저나 너희도 업무적인 상담 때문에 온 거야?
아니야. 우린 닐루의 말을 전하러 온 거야.
Oh.
닐루가 모두한테 편지를 보내고 싶은데 어디로 보낼지 모르겠다고 우리한테 대신 소식 전달을 부탁했거든. 이틀 뒤에 바자르에서
Of course, I'm a messenger too.
모두 참가해줬으면 좋겠어서. 게다가 이번 축하야는 사이노가 대표
Yay!
위한 거거든. 지금 보니까 이미 복귀한 모양이지만 축하연이 끝나고 업무에 복귀하는 줄 알았는데.
축하연이라고? 오늘 처음 듣는 얘기야.
타이나리 말이 맞았네. 정말 본인도 모르고 있었어.
So cute lah.
사이노.
Oh no, is he awkward?
이런 표정을 짓는 건 처음이네요.
좋아하진 않아. 그래도 참석할게.
난 여기에 처리해야 할 일이 산더미야. 사막에서 이 아가씨도 지켜야 하고.
나도. 다만 괜찮다면 그러니까 이전에 무례한 태도에 대해 사과하고 싶어. 이제 난 너의 춤사위가 하늘의 찬란한 빛처럼 너와 네가 상징하는 예술은 단순한 아름다움이 아닌 너무나 위협적이기에 부디 그 춤사위를 이어나가줘.
다 적어놨어. 그럼 우린 임무 달성이네.
Parties in 2 days. Another 2 days. 7 p.m. 2 days later. Again. How many times am I doing this? I think it's like my 3rd time, 4th time. Can we go now? Okay, it's time for celebration. It's time for celebration. Down here. Down here. I don't want to get lost again, so. Okay. You can sit? Oh, not sit, it's sit. Sorry. That's why I was surprised. I was like, wait, what? You can sit? Why is it so far? Oh god.
좋아.
That's high. Let's go. I'm here, everybody. For the feast.
다들 도착했네. 우리가 제일 늦게 왔나 봐.
왔군.
왔다 왔어.
Good evening.
두 사람 조금 늦었네.
방금까지 바빴나 보구나. 그래도 여기서 다시 보게 돼. 정말 그래도 지각은 아니잖아. 너희가 너무 일찍 도착한 거라고.
연설은 가장 늦게 도착한 사람이 맡는 게 좋을 것 같군.
I'll hide them.
오늘은 연설 같은 거 없는데.
그런가? 그럼 더 할...
얼른 이리 와. 같이 맛있는 것도 먹고 수다도 떨자.
요리가
와.
나 더는 못 참겠어. 여행자 포식 타임이야. 진짜 너무 맛있다. 이 바비큐 풍미 좀 봐. 요리는 거의 다 바자르 주민들이 정성껏 준비한 것들이야. 거기다 수메르성 사람들도 우리가 축하연을 연다니까 선물까지 다들 너희가 수메르를 구했다며 정말 고맙다고 전해달래.
영웅 취급이라니. 어쩐지 이 기분에 취할 것 같은데?
경호원도 영웅의 임무라고 할 수 있으니까 데이아는 항상 훌륭했지.
아가씨도 참 그렇게 말해주셔서 기쁘네요.
그리고 위대한 업적에 동참한 모두를 이렇게 만나볼 수 있어서 정말
별 말씀을.
지금 생각해도 믿기지 않아. 우리가 이런 위대한 일을 해냈다니.
운과 실력이 반반씩 일한 거지.
그래? 내 기억엔 다들 운세가 상대한테 치우쳐 있어서 성공하기 어렵겠다고 했던 것 같은데?
그랬었지.
기연과 우연이 겹친 건 행운이었지. 팀을 꾸릴 수 있던 것도 행운이었고. 결과적으로 봤을 때
맞아. 다들 중요한 꼭 공연처럼 말이야. 무대 위에 오른 모두가 자신의 역할에 최선을 다했지. 그러니 중요하지 않은 사람은 없어. 모두 그럼 우리도 뛰어난 배우겠네.
That's one more talent under our belt.
작은 쿠사나리 화신님이 다시 아카데미아를 집권하신 것도 정말 다행이지. 맞아. 사람들이 그렇게 홀대하고 쓸쓸함에 좌절하셨지만 결국 작은 쿠사나리 화신님은 재앙에 맞서다가 모든 힘을 소진하셔서 과거의 기억과 지혜를 잃어버리셨는데 그래서 아카데미아한테 홀대를 당하셨어. 어라, 다들 알 거라고 생각했는데 표정이 어째 놀란 것 같네. 내가 잘못한 거 아니지?
아니, 정확해.
다행이다.
왜 그러지?
그러니까 대체 무슨 표정을 짓는 거야? 알면서도 모른 척.
We know a different story.
두 명이나 있지만 그래도 난 말해야겠어. 그 현자 녀석들 말이야. 주제를 알아야지. 500년 전에 작은 쿠사나리 화신이 힘을 소진한 게 다 수메르의 백성들을 위한 거였는데.
But why still call her Lancelot though?
백망덕도 유분수지. 나였으면 팔다리를 자르는 걸로 벌을 줬을 거야. 안 그래, 사이노?
내가 이런 말을 해도 될지 모르겠지만 녀석들이 한 짓을 생각하면 지금의 벌은 너무...
그럼 작은 쿠사나리 화신님에게 네 소원이 아자르 일당의 가중 처벌이라고 말해보든가.
난 그분의 결정을 존중해.
어떤 형식으로든 간섭하지 않을 거야. 그러는 너야말로 왜 아카데미아의 대현자직을 거절한 거지?
설마 내가 현자에 어울린다고 말하려는 건 아니지?
물론 아니지. 하지만 관계자들 모두 지금 수메르에서 아카데미아를 이끌기에 가장 적합한 사람은
Oh no.
왜지? 아라이탐이 아자르를 끌어내려서 그런가?
표현 좀 정정해주겠어? 뭔가 내 사익을 위해 아자르를 끌어내린 것처럼 들리지?
솔직히 난 네가 이번 일에 가담한 건 어느 정도 사심이 있어서라고 생각했는데.
사심이 있는 건 맞아. 현자 자리랑 상관이 없을 뿐이지. 한 국가의 규정이 이런 녀석들 때문에 망가지면 모든 게 엉망이 돼버리니까. 그냥 놈들의 꿈이 내 생활을 망가뜨리는 게 싫은 것뿐이야.
그 생활이란 게 서기관으로서 아카데미아에서 일하는 걸 말하는 거야?
맞아.
교우가 우리한테 합류해서 그런 엄청난 계획까지 짠 이유가
이유는 충분하다고 생각하는데
개성이 넘치시네.
과찬이야.
아, 넌 어때? 이미 대풍기관으로 복직했지?
맞아.
매일 즐겁게 지내고 있나요?
즐거운지는 모르겠지만 할 일은 많아.
그래도 최대한 즐거운 마음을 유지해봐요. 저처럼 이렇게 매일 웃어보는 거예요.
고마워. 기억할게.
He's like, I will try. I'll hide them.
이렇게 시끌벅적한 파티에는 잘 참석하지 않지만 분위기가 상당히 마음에... 아니, 오늘 이 자리는 지금 바자르가 북적거리는 건 이곳 사람들이 진심으로 기뻐하기 때문이야. 아카데미아의 그런 황당한 촌극과는 다르지. 책에만 빠져서 미쳐버린 녀석들 얼굴엔 저런 표정이 안 생기거든. 응? 그러고 보니 여분의 열쇠를 하나 더 가져왔나 보군. 뭐 상관없겠지.
Both keys when I left the house. We know whose keys those are.
아가씨, 이쪽에 바비큐 엄청 맛있는데 드셔보셨어요?
응. 아까 과일도 먹어봤. 바자르는 정말 마음이 편안해지면
그러게요. 왔구나.
닐루가 너희도 초대해서 다행이야. 덕분에 모든 영웅을 한 자리에서 만나보게 됐네.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could
거기
come.
두 사람 격식 차릴 거 없어. 마음껏 먹으라고.
Alright. Sino!
여긴 분위기도 좋고 음식도 맛있어.
It must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
응. 간만에 와봤는데 좋은 것 같아. 요즘 정말 바빴거든. 아니면 너희랑 여기저기 돌아다녔을 텐데.
It's alright. Don't worry about us.
딱히 걱정은 아니야. 그냥 동료니까. 훌륭한 축하연이야. 마음에 들어.
That's good. Glad you enjoy yourself.
왔구나. 어때? 파티는 잘 즐기고 있어? 뭔가 부족한 게 있으면 얘기해줘. 꼭 개선해볼게.
It's great. Thanks for inviting me.
그럼 다행이고. 이렇게 대단한 사람들이 초대한 건 처음이라 솔직히 좀 긴장했거든. 봐봐. 저만의 이야기를 가진 모두가 이렇게 이곳에 모여있다니. 마치 동화의 한 장면. 그러니까 오늘 밤은 실컷 즐겨줘. 초대받은 너희가 행복하면 나도 행복하니까.
We have a message to tell you. Oh yes, her message. I forgot about it.
생각해준다니 영광이야. 나중에 내 공연을 직접 보러 와주면 좋겠어. 나 어쩐지 지금 기분이 날아갈 것 같아. 정말 고마워. 여행자, 왜 그래? 꾸벅꾸벅 졸고 있잖아.
Feels like I'm about to nod off.
에이, 갑자기 이런 데서 잠들지 말라고. 내가 맛있는 걸 더 가져올게. 먹으면 정신이 좀 들 거야.
Really?
당연하지. 여기서 기다려봐. 금방.
Oh, come on. Hmm?
나지롱.
Oh! Nahida!
응, 다 내 성격이 제멋대로라서랄까? 너랑 얘기가 하고 싶어서 그만 실수로 연결해버렸지 뭐야. 우리 사이의 연결은 꼭 벽과 거기에 달라붙은 넝쿨 같아. 오늘 바자르에서 대단한 축하연이 열린다길래 슬쩍 빠져나왔어. 요즘 저번 일 뒷수습한다고 정신이 없어서 도저히 시간이 안 나더라고. 이미 네 도움을 많이 받긴 했지만 한 가지 더 도와줬으면 하는 일이 있어.
Which is?
나 대신 모두에게 고맙단 말을 전해줘. 이번엔 날 도와주기 어려운 거야?
Something small must be done by yourself.
그치만 내가 갑자기 나타난다면 다들 어색해하지 않을까? 혹시 누가 놀라기라도 하면 분위기를 망칠 거 아니야.
It'll be fine. Please don't worry too much.
고민되네. 좋아.
Have you made up your mind?
응, 결정했어.
That's good. Wait, huh? 짜잔!
모두에게 고마움을 전하라고 한 건 너잖아? 그러니까 잠깐 네 몸을 빌리기로 했어. 날 원망하지 마. 넝쿨은 하늘 가까이 오르기 위해 벽을 이용하는
Possessed her again! Please promise me not to say anything weird when in my body. Nahida. Just don't appear herself. So funny.
여러분,
Everyone!
잠 다 깼어? 안 그래도 먹을 걸 가져가던 참이었는데. 나야. 그 목소린 설마 나히다야?
뭐라고? 아니, 이게 무슨...
바자르에서 작은 쿠사나리 화신의 의식과 대화하게 되다니 흥미롭고 이것도 축하연의 일환인가?
아니, 당연히 아니죠. 혹시 작은 쿠사나리 화신님이신가요? 만나서 반가워, 닐루. 절 아세요?
응.
응, 너희 모두를 알고 있지. 닐루, 아라이탐, 사이노, 데이야, 페이몬, 그리고 도냐르자드. 정말 작은 쿠사나리 화신님이세요? 신뢰를 무릅쓰고 여행자의 몸을 빌렸어. 모두한테 감사 인사를 전하고 싶었거든. 너희에게 진심으로 감사하고 있어. 아카데미아, 현자, 도토레, 스카라무슈, 나아가 수메르와 적이들 위험도 마다 않고 날 구해줘서 말이야. 너희가 없었다면, 누구 한 명이라도 없었다면 난 지금보다 더 힘든 공경에 처했을 거야. 나뿐만 아니라 수메르, 심지어 티바트 전체가 훨씬 비참해졌겠지. 사람들이 너희를 신을 구한 영웅이라고 하더라. 난 그게 마음에 들어. 너희의 신분만이 아니라 나와 너희들의 관계도 잘 나타내잖아. 그래서 진심으로 꼭 감사의 인사를 전하고 싶었어.
작은 쿠사나리 화신님, 당신이 수메르를 위해서 희생하신 거에 비하면 저는 아무것도 아니에요.
도냐르자드, 네가 병마로 고통받았다는 건 나와 함께 있다는 거고.
그런 말씀 마세요. 당신을 지키는 건 제 의무니까요.
아카데미아와 풀의 신님의 사이는 응당 이랬어야 했습니다. 저흰 그저 틀린 걸 바로잡았을 뿐이죠.
맞습니다. 신께서 이렇게 겸손하시다니 몸둘 바를 모르겠어요.
이 계획에 참여할 수 있어서 정말 영광이었어요. 부디 제 춤을 마음에 들어하셨으면 고마워. 모두들 정말 고마워.
See? Just like I said, everybody is very happy to meet you. I like how the traveler is like conscious when she's seeing everything. It's crazy. Yay! So nice. Woohoo! The next day.
깼구나? 어젯밤은 잘 잤어?
I think I slept alright.
나이다가 떠나고 나서 한참을 또 왕창 먹던데 무슨 걸신 들린 줄 알았다니까.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
식탐에서만큼은 내가 너의 스승님이라고. 좋아, 잠도 깼으니까 나 나이다랑 수다나 떨러 가볼까? 지금은 아마 아카데미아에 있을 거야. 혹시 궁금한 게 있으면 나이다에게 마음껏 물어보자.
Sure. I guess we are gonna go see her. Oh. So this is where I stay in. Oh. I can sit? Wow. Seems nice. Seems nice and comfy. Okay, let's go. Up. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's here. Alright, let's go up. Go to the sanctuary of Surastana. I wonder if you can ask about our brother. I hope so. Sincerely hope so. It's 4:15 already. Last I checked it was like 3:15.
나이다. 안녕. 어젯밤엔 정말 즐거웠어. 지금까지도 그 행복과 기쁨의 여운이 수면 위에 떠다니는 양초처럼 남아있어. 우리도 그래. 그래서 너랑 또 수다 떨려고 왔잖아. 뭔가 더 알고 싶은 게 있어?
Oh. Oh, Fontaine is the next stop. Okay, let's go with Fontaine.
거길 가려는 거구나. 정의의 나라 폰타인. 거긴 정의의 심판이라는 체계를 기반으로 하는 나라야. 거긴 신이 사람들을 직접 심판한다는 소리야? 아니, 폰타인에는 최고 심판관 한 명이 있는데 일반적으로 그 사람이 하지
포칼로스.
그들의 신인 포칼로스가 직접 진행하진 않아. 근데 포칼로스는 거의 모든 심판에 참석한대. 아마 그런 분위기를 즐기는 모양이야. 신으로서 그녀는 여전히 최종 판결에 영향을 끼칠 권리. 결론적으로 말하면 아주
Unique
개성 넘치는
personality.
신이라고 할 수 있지.
Okay, how about Belladea?
스카라무슈는 계속 의식을 되찾지 못하고 있어. 그래서 마치 깃털을 숨기듯 숨겨놨지.
Oh, he's still in coma. Holy shit.
네가 우려하는 게 뭔지는 알아. 하지만 신이었던 그에게는 이용 가치가 충분한 특성이 있거든. 너무 걱정하지 마. 내가 나쁜 짓 못하게 지켜볼 테니까. 게다가 그에겐 몇 가지 의문점이 남아있거든. 내가 볼 땐 명확한 일이 그에겐 전혀 알 수 없는 일이더라고. 그래서 앞으로의 일은 좀 더 지켜봐야 할 것 같아. 도토레가 너희를 잠재운 후의 일이 궁금한 네 말대로야. 서열 3위 이상인 5인단 집행관은 모두 신의 견줄 힘을 지녔거든. 그런 상황에 내가 상대가 될 리가 없으니까. 하지만 그런 불리한 상황 속에서도 난 도토레와 거래를 성사시켰지. 기억하지? 네 운명을 바꾼 그 천리 말이야. 사실 천리는 500년 전 일어난 켄리아 재앙 이후로 지금까지 침묵을 유지하고 있어. 난 그 점을 이용해서 도토레를 위협한 거고. 내가 이 신의 심장을 부숴버리면 천리를 깨울 수도 있다고 했거든. 추측일 뿐이지만 녀석한테 한 방 먹일 수 있었지. 어쨌든 법칙과 관련된 일이니까 이런 수준의 손실은 천리도 보고만 있지 않겠지. 그리고 그 신의 심장으로 무엇을 교환했냐면 도토레가 받아야 할 처벌과 더불어 지혜의 신으로서 거절하기 어려운 지식을 받아냈어.
She exchanged for the gnosis?
그 일이 있은 후로 허공은 이전처럼 작동할 수 없게 됐어. 그래서 난 종합적으로 고려한 끝에 허공을 멈추기로 결정했지.
Oh, I love it.
그래도 절대 나쁜 일은 아니야. 원래도 허공의 작동을 멈출 생각이었으니까. 지식이 허공의 통제하에 놓여있으면 사람들의 호기심을 억제하고 가능성을 없애버리니까 수메르에 안 좋겠다고 생각했거든.
Felt like a handphone though. I liked
다들
it.
허공이 사라져서 불편하다고 느끼겠지만 얼마 안가 이런 생활이 더욱 좋고 잘 맞는다는 걸 깨달을 거야. 수메르의 미래에 관해서는 아카데미아를 다시 이끌 준비를 하고 있어. 기존의 현자들은 다 죗값을 치렀지만 새로운 현자는 아직 뽑히지 않았으니까 이 일에 나도 관여할 생각이야. 차세대 6대 현자는 학술에 집중했으면 좋겠어. 즉 별개로 저광의 백성, 나아가 사막의 모든 백성은 오랜 시간 불공정한 대우를 받아왔잖아. 그 사람들을 위한 조치도 이미 취해놨어. 재건에는 많은 시간이 필요하지만 그래도 문화, 우정, 신뢰를 꼭 되찾을 거야.
Not easy, sia. Okay, I think that's it.
정말? 물어볼 게 하나 더 있지 않아? 무슨 네 오빠에 대해서 말이야. 네가 쉬는 동안 세계수에서 네 오빠에 관한 정보를 찾아봤거든. 맞아. 세계수에 있는 건 티바트의 모든 정보와 기억이라 여행자 남매에 관한 건 없을 텐데. 세계수에 너에 대한 정보가 없는 건 사실이야. 하지만 네가 찾는 가족은 너와 다른 것 같아. 이 세계에 그에 관한 기록이 있거든. 뭐?
Okay.
그러니까 네 오빠는 아마 이 세계 사람일 거야.
They're twins. What?
이상한데? 너희들 티바트 대륙에 처음 온 거 아니었어? 내가 접할 수 있는 기록에 의하면 너의 그 가족은 갑자기 켄니아에 나타났어. 켄니아 재앙 이후 네 오빠는 티바트 각국을 여행했지. 그런데 그 여정이 끝나갈 때쯤 세계수에서 그에 관한 기록이 갑자기 흐릿해졌어. 흐릿해졌다고? 확실한 건 누군가 어떤 이유에서 그의 운명을 일부러 숨기고 있다는 거야. 이런 일이 가능한 걸 보면 비범한 능력이 있는 녀석인 게 분명해. 하지만 이 정보들만으로는 여행자의 가족이
Yeah.
왜 이 세계 사람인지 설명이 안 되는 걸.
He was reborn or what?
한 가지 신경 쓰이는 게 있어. 오인단의 정보 시스템에서도 너의 가족이 강림자에 속하지 않는다는 거야.
Descenders.
그게 뭐야? 처음 듣는 말인데.
Like descend from the sky?
내가 신의 심장으로 오인단과 어떤 정보를 교환했는지 궁금하지? 그중 아주 중요한 일부는 바로 이 세계의 강림자, 즉 이 세계에 속하지 않는 외부의 존재야.
Like us.
여행자, 넌 티바트 제4의 강림자야.
Fourth?
뭐? 그러니까 우인단의 정보에 의하면 여행자의 가족을 빼고? 맞아. 아마 제1의 강림자는 바로 오늘날의 천리일 거야. 다른 강림자들이 누구인지 밝혀내려면 시간이 더 필요해. 뭔가
와.
걸 알아버린 느낌이야.
Oh my god.
이 정보들을 알려줬어도 모든 의문이 풀리지는 않았겠지? 지혜의 신으로서 정말 미안해. 나도 의문스러운 점이 많아서 정리할 시간이 필요할 것 같아.
Same here. I'll need some time to reflect on what you said.
응. 얼마 되면 너희도 새로운 여정을 난 네 미래의 운명이 무척 흥미로워. 그 관측될 수도 없고 이 세계의 기록조차 남지 않을 여정이 말이야. 내가 운명은 궁극의 지식이라고 말한 적이 있잖아. 너의 미래 널 알게 돼서 기뻐 나이다. 나야말로 너희가 와줘서 고마웠어. 좋아, 오늘은 여기까지 하자. 나중에 또 날 보고 싶으면 내가 너희 꿈속에 나타날지도 모른다고.
Having an Archon as your friend, that's damn cool though. Oh, shit. Yep, nothing.
얼마 되면 난 네 미래의 내가 운명은 나야말로 좋아.
Okay. Thank you, Nahida. Taken from this wall. Apa ni? Okay. Like I can't do anything with all this. Does this go anywhere? Wow. Nothing? This place is so big. Anything down there? Can we go down there? I know she was trapped here, but she made this into a bedroom. There's nothing here. It's pretty though, but let's go. What quest are you doing? I'm doing the Archon quest. Archon quest 3. That was chapter 3? Yeah. Acer Platinum chapter Act 1. The frick is that? What is that? Acer, this one? Are you kidding me? Where is it? Acer. Oh, this one. Okay, I need to do this then. Alright. Where is it? Oh my gosh, it's that far? Why is it in Sumeru though? It's okay. It's Sumeru, Inazuma. Never mind, it's okay, we'll figure it out. I mean, it's Kazuha's story? Huh.
속세를 내려볼지니.
Oof. Okay, please drop something that I can use. They didn't drop something that I can use. Damn it. Wait, there's a electroculus here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that. Is that? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be underground. Lower? Oh, it's here.
우리가 이나즈마에 온 지도 꽤 됐네. 이나즈마에서 이런저런 일들이 정말 많았지?
There have been many memorable events.
이번 여정을 통해 정말 많이 성장한 거. 이제 어디로 갈 거야?
Wait a moment.
응? 왜 그래?
Someone's coming. Already?
이봐! 왜 우리를 공격하는 거야? 말할 생각이 없어 보여. 일단 진정시키자.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, nice.
신의 눈이 없군.
They don't have vision.
사람을 잘못 봤군.
제대로 확인하고 공격을 했어야지. 아니, 누굴 찾든 갑자기 다른 사람을 공격하는 건 위험하다고.
너희들 카에데하라 카자라는 사람을 본 적 있나? 너처럼
카즈하.
한송검을 쓰고 듣자니 바라몬소 신의 눈을 가지고 있다고 하더군. 너와는 상관없다. 모르나 보네. 시간 낭비했군.
Why are they finding for Kazuha? Why are they looking for Kazuha?
으이, 저 사람 대체 뭐야? 저런 사람한테 함부로 카즈하 정보를 알려줄 리가 없잖아.
Couldn't agree more.
그렇지? 그래도 혹시 모르니 카즈하에게 조심하라고 미리 알려주자.
Actually, I have a hunch.
무슨 생각?
I think this guy may have a special connection to Kazuha.
특별한 관계? 그러니까 저 사람이 카즈하랑 아는 사이라는 거야?
I feel like their fighting styles are kind of similar.
맞아, 그런 것 같았어. 하지만 검술만 보면 다들 비슷하잖아. 일단 위험한 일이 생기기 전에 카즈하한테 가서 미리 남십자 함대가 최근에 이도에서 화물을 보충한다고 들었어. 카즈하도 그곳에.
Okay, I guess we're going to Rito. Rito! Let's go! Kazuha, we're coming.
속세를 내려볼지니.
They're here.
따라오라고 한 적 없어.
Hello. Can you tell me where Kazuha is?
카자가 어디 있는지 알아?
너희들도 카자를 찾으러 온 거구나. 역시 엄청나게 대단한 일을 한 게 분명해.
Two?
이번에 배를 타고 물자 보충하러 왔는데 항구에 들어서자 이나즈마 사람들이 나즈치 해안의 전투에서 우리 누님이 큰 활약을 했을 때도 이종 함대에서 카즈아의 존재감이 그렇게 크지 않아.
아직 카자가
얼핏 듣기는 했어. 라이덴 쇼군의 무상의 일태를 막았다는 건 그게 그렇게 대단한 거야?
You compare it to the technique Beidou used to strike down Haishan.
아, 그렇게 말하니 바로 이해했어. 얼마 전에 텐리오 봉행 사람들이 중요한 일이 있다며 처음에는 사람을 강제로 잡아가는 줄 알았는데 생각보다 태도가 우호적이고
Okay.
예전이라면 상상도 못할 일이네.
After all, the Raiden Shogun's mindset has changed.
고마워. 그럼 우리는 템류봉행부에 가서 찾아볼게.
그래, 나는 여기서 구경하는 사람.
Fan of the crowd. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's all the way here. That's far. That's far. Okay. Hello, please let me in. Thank you very much.
너구나.
Hi, Kazuha.
막 안수령 폐지에 대해 이야기하는 중이었어. 온 김에 같이 들어봐. 이번에 카에데아라 카즈아 선생을 부른 건 막부가 우호적임을 알려주기 위해서야. 너희들의 노력 덕분에 오늘처럼 밝은 날이 올 수 있었어. 나 또한 가문의 잘못을 바로잡을 기회를 얻었고 정말 고마워. 쇼군님은 다양한 방면으로 과거의 모순들을 해소하거나 완화하려고 노력 중이야. 삼봉행은 이번 계기를 통해 카에데아라 가문의 명예를 회복시키고 싶어해. 카에데아라 가문에 대해서 어느 정도는 알고 있지?
I've heard a thing or two.
말하자면 이나즈마는 과거에 쇼군님의 검 단조 기술을 계승하고 발전시키는 여러 어용 대장장이가 있었지. 그중엔 카에데아라 가문도 있었고, 그러던 어느 날 일부 대장장이들이 스네즈나야로 도망가는 일이 있었어. 그때 카에데아라와 카미사토 가문은 관리 소홀의 책임을 물었고 엄청난 소동이 일어났지. 하지만 그 일의 배후에는 우인단이 있었어. 나중에야 모든 잘못을 카에데아라와 카미사토 가문에게 돌린 건 부당하고 이번에 카에데아라 카즈아 선생이 또 엄청난 공을 세웠으니 쇼군님은 단순히 보상을 주는 것만이 아닌 과거 처분에 대한 보상도 필요하다. 다만 대장장이 가문이 우인단에게 다시 피해 입는 걸 막기 위해 조사 결과를 공개하지 못하는 점 이해 부탁해.
과분한 말씀입니다.
Oh, sorry.
쇼군님과 막부의 호의를 받을 기회가 있는
Goodwill. I'm on to
정말
Shogun.
기쁜걸요.
Shogun and like.
하지만 이 호의가 거저 주시는 건 아니겠죠?
괜한 걱정하지 마. 이건 보상의 뿐이니까. 명예를 회복하고 나면 카에데아라 가문은 대장장이 가업을 다시 이어나갈 수 있고 더 이상 쇼군님의 보호와 막부의 도움이 있으면 이나즈마 성에서 풍요로운 삶.
오랜 시간 비바람을 맞으며 살아와서 대저택에 사는 삶은 적응 못할 것 같네요. 하지만 저희 조상님들은 항상 카에데아라의 이름과 그들이 계승한 대장장이 기술을 자랑스럽게 여기셨죠.
아직 결정을 못 내렸나 보군. 만약 제안을 받아들인다면 최근에 떠돌고 있는 자네에 대한 수많은 안 좋은 소문이 사라질 거야.
에? 안 좋은 소문? 오는 동안 칭찬밖에 안 들려서 내가 다 몸둘 바를 모르겠던데.
누군가에게 있어 무상의 일태도는 이길 수 없는 존재야. 그들은 카에데아라 선생이 그 검을 받아냈다는 걸 인정하지 못하는 거지. 당시에 바람 원소 외에 번개 원소를 쓰는 걸 누군가 목격했고 카에데아라 카즈아가 사안을 사용했다라는 소문이 퍼지고 있어.
뭐? 하지만 사안을 쓰는 사람은 엄청 빨리 늙는 않잖아.
맞아. 하지만 동시에 두 가지 원소를 쓰는 상황이 그들에게 더 받아들이기 어려운 부분인 거지.
그런 비슷한 소문이 더 있어요. 전 아직 그런 여론의 중심에서 사람들에게 하지만 막부가 도와준다면 이런 소문도 잠잠해질 수 있겠죠.
그러니 긍정적으로 생각해봐. 우리 모두에게 다 좋은 일이니까.
네, 한번 생각해 볼게요. 그럼 이 일은 마무리 짓고 두 사람은 날 무슨 일로 찾아온 거야?
중요한 일을 까먹을 뻔했어.
Being attacked.
그런 위험 인물이 날 찾다니. 아니야, 나도 좀 당황스럽네. 내 검술은 가족이 알려줬어. 검을 검증할 때 사용하는 무예지. 대기로 검을 검증하는데 올바른 길로 배워야 해. 모든 검의 품질을 공평하게 검증하기 위해 그러다 보니 가문 내에서 검을 검증하기 위한 검술이 생겼고 그에 걸맞은 기술도 생겨난 거야. 이건 실용적인 전장 무예와는 많이 달라. 우연이라고 하기에는 정말 믿기
그럼 더 조심해야겠어.
그래. 만약 다른 사람을 공격했다면 그 결과는 정말 끔찍할 거야.
그렇다면 내가 사람을 보내 조사 한번 해볼게.
그럼 부탁 좀 드릴게요. 이번 일은 저도 궁금해졌어요. 그럼 이렇게 해요. 방금 일단 이들과 습격자를 조사하고 나서 명확한 답변을 드릴게요.
알겠어. 그럼 다들 조심해.
Please stay safe.
자, 그럼 우리도 그 사람을 찾으러 가자.
예, 가즈하. 가즈하. 가즈하.
총 안의 소식은 탐정소가 가장 많이 알고 있을 거야. 뮤지한테 가서
Interrupting Paimon is my mission. Woohoo!
내리야. 내리야.
안녕? 물어보고 싶은 최근에 카에데아라 카즈아를 찾는 사람 없었어?
아, 이분이 바로 카에데아라 씨? 명성은 익히 들었는데.
그런 예의 차리지 않으셔도 돼요. 우린 지금
습격 뭐? 당신과 관련된 습격 사건 말인가요? 특별히 기억나는 건 없는 것 같은데. 카에데하라 씨는 지금 이나즈마의 유명인사니 평소에 실은 최근 들어 담정소에도 카에데하라 씨의 개인정보를 수집해달라는 의뢰가 엄청 많은, 심지어 몇백만 모라를 준다고 하는 사람도 있어요. 조금 평범한 의뢰였다면 산곳
Millions of Mora.
제 사생활을 그렇게까지 생각해 주시다니 정말 고맙군요.
그럼요. 아무리 그래도 정당한 이유 없이 타인의 사생활을 파헤쳐서 돈을 벌고 싶진 않거든요. 죄송하네요. 얘기가 잠시 샜군요. 제가 하고 싶은 말은 낯선 사람이 카에데아라 씨를 찾는, 하지만 습격 사건이랑 관련을 짓는다면.
그럼 저랑 상관이 없어도 되니 최근에 조금 이상한 습격 사건 같은 건 없어? 텐류 봉행에서 준 단서도 거의 없고 당신이라면
다 거리에서 발생한 일이 모두 사장님 귀에 들어오는 건 아니에요. 하지만 쉽게 말해서 대부분은 보잘것없는 일이죠. 습격자가 사고를 치면 그건 상해 사건이기 때문에 텔리오 봉행이 분명 개입할.
그건 확실히 일리 있어. 어떡하지? 벌써 단서가 끊겨버렸잖아.
근데 야외에서 너희들을 습격한 사람이 다른 문제를 일으키지 않았. 그게 처음이었던 게 아닐까? 만약 상대가 다른 사람이었다면 너처럼 실력이 뛰어나지 않았을 테니 분명 무슨 일이 생겼을 거야.
Is this your way of giving me praise?
네 실력을 알고 있으니 겸손할 필요 없어. 너였기 때문에 무사할 수 있었던 거야. 만약 누군가 나 때문에 다치거나 큰일을 당한다면 피해자한테는 정말 봉변이잖아.
반드시 찾을 테니.
카에데아라 씨는 소문과 완전히 똑같네요. 항상 그런 생각을 가지고 있으니 아무런 고민 없이 쇼군님께도 무기를 겨눈 거겠죠.
과찬이에요. 그때는 충동적으로.
정말 겸손하네요. 당신이 뭘 걱정하는지 잘 아니. 아, 맞다. 최근 습격에 관련된 일은 혹시 모르니?
네. 이런 때는 단서가 많을수록.
요즘 성내에서 두 사람이 거의 같은 시간대에 실종된 일이, 그중 한 명은 나가토라고 어느 정도 명성 있는 수집가예요.
나가또?
나머지 한 명은 아메노마 유우야.
아메노마?
무사죠.
아메노마?
맞아. 아메노마 대장간의 주인인 아메노마 토오고의 조카야. 두 성인이 같은 시간대에 실종됐다면 어느 정도 서로 이 일을 떠올린 건 아메노마가 무예가 뛰어나고 검을 잘 다루기 때문이에요.
알겠어요. 하지만 가능성은 희박해요. 전혀 모르는 사람이거든요. 절 습격할 이유가 전혀 떠오르지 않아요.
We'll investigate both incidents at the same time.
조사하면서 더 많은 단서를 얻을 수도 있잖아.
고마워요, 류지 씨. 일단 아메노마 대장간에 가서 한번
그래, 행운을 빌어요. 저도 곧
Yeah. Okay, I kind of want to change it again. I don't know why. I just have no feel at the moment. Where am I? Okay, let me just restart game. I kind of want to hear. Wait, let me just. I kind of want to hear Wandra's voice. That's why. That's why. Nothing else. Yeah, let's try that again. Waiting for it to start. It's transitioning, I guess. Come on, come on. Come on, Genshin. Come on, come on. We can do this. Load up, load up, load up. Oh, my back hurts. Ooh. I need better chair. This is hurting my back. Okay, let's see. It should load up, right? No? It didn't? Oh, it did. Okay, nice. Huzzah! Let's go. I go. You know what would be fun? If I did build Xiangling, then I can have Yao Yao, Xiangling, Fischl just throwing out their summons all the time. That's fun actually, I'm thinking about it. I'm just wasting resources, aren't I? Damn. Okay. はじめ Huh? No, not this. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, wrong guy. Wrong guy.
If it isn't Kaede Harakazuha.
You two know each other?
Yes. The Kaedahara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects.
Raiden Gokaden.
Let me quickly explain. The Raiden Gokaden was the collective term for the 5 most acclaimed bladesmithing arts in Inazuma. The techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the almighty Shogun, and over time, further honed and enhanced by the most talented craftsmen. Unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of many clans in the bladesmithing trade. Today, only the Amenoma clan has kept its art alive.
So sad.
It is a great pity indeed. In the old days, we each had our specialties, and just as iron sharpens iron, so too did we learn much from each other. As an example, The Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every... As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times,
it's not easy representing your whole clan.
You overestimate. My actions are guided by... But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit, we hope to assist with the investigation. Nature.
Ah, yes. My nephew. He didn't say a word before he left. Which is very... But I've done what I can so far. Worried.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance.
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse. And neither of them came back.
A fire?
Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately...
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even he is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked
this friend of mine.
Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before. Yes, if there's one but... I also cannot know what Anyway...
Don't worry.
Alright, we'll find him.
From the sound of that, Hyman doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Yes.
Nagato family.
It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Nagato household. And where would that be? That side. Up there.
Quit following me.
Squall and Fury.
Quit following me.
Too slow.
Okay, we're here. Hi.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some...
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example,
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited everything was fine when we first got married.
Oh no.
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat, I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to... On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said...
Whoa!
That led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me.
Except regarding his collection.
You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family?
It's important to set boundaries.
Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have been... I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. Amin Omayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse.
Both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten... But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so... I don't know. He just perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been... Even though I'm still a little mad at him, as long as he's willing to turn over a new...
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ameno Mayuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument.
Will we meet Hazel in this
getting a little
confusing.
story?
Completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Complicated lah. Damn. Cannot say.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Sorry, I was smelling my bottle because, you know, thermoflask has a certain smell to them once you use it for a long time.
Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while.
And I use the, I have my retainer, with the retainer tablet thing to cleanse it. So I put it in, hoping it would work, and it did, so it's great. But for now, I'm gonna be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm back.
An interesting explanation. I was also considering this possibility. Aminoma Yuya is an expert on swords. He could have noticed some problematic details about Mr. Nagato's collectibles. Maybe he recognized a blade as a fake, or a well-known stolen item. Either way, after arguing about it, the two men agreed to hide the truth of this matter. They thought a fire would destroy everything. But then the Tenryo Commission began investigating and uncovered some incriminating details, so they fled to protect their secrets. But it's a far-fetched theory. I can't imagine how they would have been able to reach an agreement. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Aminoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict. Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there? Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Aminoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Aminoma art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here.
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Aminoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay.
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Alright, let's go! Time to go. See the warehouse. Where will the warehouse be? Will it be close? Will it be far?
Wait. I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
I knew we could count on you.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound.
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. The remnants of the Tatarigami.
That's one thing I didn't expect to encounter in here.
Indeed. But this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation. We should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
Huh. So it's an underground warehouse.
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place. But judging from the concentration, I would...
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by...
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time.
Surely someone would have noticed.
From what I've been told, Tatarigami does not turn all upon whom it preys into vile, but most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder.
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside.
It's dangerous.
If we don't open this door, we can move no closer. You needn't worry. Both of us have...
True.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Too scary! Paimon was so scared. Boogeyman was about to jump out at us.
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami... Two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already befallen them.
Let's
Yes,
hurry.
Let's go. If nothing, quiet your mind.
So let's go. Follow the scent and the book. I see it. Oh, that's scary. Oh gosh. It's black in color. I don't like it.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here, and seems to be dissipating slowly.
Two parts that would correspond to what?
Whoa! Look at all those curly churls! They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
The wind rises.
It's, by the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. Well,
I am Nagato. I was wounded by Amanoma Yuya. He took my most precious blade. I chased him but could not catch him. I lay down here to rest on account of my exhaustion. I thought that I might croak right here. My stomach kept on bleeding, but it seemed that some strange power has sustained me. Why did he steal my blade? I was going to sell it to him. He even burned my warehouse down. It hurts, but for some reason I can't fall unconscious, so all I can do is distract from the pain is right. What will happen to Sachiko, Yuji? I'm sorry to them, I really am. Only now I realize how stuck in my ways I was and how blind to my obsession I must have been cursed. I collected all those strange bizarre things and they won me not one iota of happiness or warmth. Put all of it together and it still wouldn't have been worth a single word from her mouth. Thank you and I'm sorry for letting you down, Sachiko.
according to this letter, a conflict arose because Amenoma Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight.
So,
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the Hilichurls. There's nothing more for us to... Yes, right now, if Amenoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer...
right! So let's get moving!
It's not in his
I wouldn't be
nature.
surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and all the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events...
Wait! You figured it out?
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. On with the search. We must stay vigilant.
Let's go! I guess we're flying.
Why here?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I said... Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
Haide Harakazua. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before! What's your problem, huh?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. if it is Amenome Yuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Amenome Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
The
Now that
blade?
you mention it. Whoa! Surely you don't mean.
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity.
Oh shit.
Blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his, or rather, as a means to occupy Amenome Yuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride as a descendant of the Kaedehara clan. You should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was, and sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So, swords can become conscious and control people?
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade. But after the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home. I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power. The might of Ishin art!
So Amenome Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
Hosts? Who cares what happens to them when they got tired or injured or unusable? I hopped to the next... After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's where at long last. I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenome Yuya's body, I have found you. And by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun. Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitatachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, give your body over to me!
Oh shit! What is going on here? Yo!
Try not to enjoy. Rain cutter.
Join me and sever that divine light! Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too!
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost.
Lost? I can never lose. Even if you defeat me here, the one who he is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take the end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but by any means necessary and any medium.
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and...
Really? You could...
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Amenome Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition. You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner, now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you...
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is... I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
Oof. Ow.
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
I must achieve my goal. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality. It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state.
What? Surely you're not playing.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you... Once we have dealt with them.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose...
This is risky strategy.
This is the only way to save Amenome Yuya. The cursed blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenome Yuya fell prey to it.
What?
Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both
You
here.
have too much faith in us.
A chance here to save an innocent victim. I am willing to accept the risks entailed.
It's not like I can
Your
stop you.
disdain for me betrays your woeful now.
Kazuha?
I felt a little dizzy at first. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected.
If something feels off, let me know immediately.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, if a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no...
Wait a minute! Paimon remembers since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base.
All right.
What about Amenome?
The blade says he'll let Amenome Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't...
Are we sure this is a good idea? Okay, fine.
Damn. Okay. Where are we going? We're going there. Let's go! I still can't do my Archon quest because I'm stuck in story quest! Ah! Irritating.
following me.
Come a little closer.
Where is it? Oh, it's there. Sakura brooms is really hard to find, so if you guys do see it, just pick it up. Who do we have here? Okay, let's choose Fischl because she's stronger.
Behold, the Princess Endeavor Talon.
Behold, the princess of Everton de Galon. Why do I even have to choose a character if it's just him?
Let's get down to business.
Wow, that blade looks so good on him. Whoa! I see why people love him. Like, alright, let's go. Drag everyone in it. That's amazing.
As one with
Go. Hey! Let's go, Kazuha!
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without, though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think.
Something else on.
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he's instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
Okay, cool. Shall we move on? Let's smash one of these? No, I can't. Boring. Ooh, chest. Alright, let's go. Wow, the sound just makes me feel very hyped up. Kacha! Hiya! Oh my god.
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade.
It's grown dimmer.
I sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Okay. Alright, what's next? Kazuha is pretty fun to play with. Oh shit. Oh, swirling fire, I love it.
Time to go.
Let's go, Kazuha!
It looked like you were.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
Sheen's grown a bit dimmer again.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Though the truth is right there in front of him.
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never the only one who truly understood you.
Here they are! Take them down!
Oh shit.
Where do they keep coming from?
You shouldn't fight with this blade anymore.
Yep, we can help this time.
Don't worry. It's just more of the same.
Is it now? Oh, no.
It's my lucky day.
Let's go, Kazuha! Let's go, Kazuha! Oh, that was nice. That was nice, that was nice, that was nice!
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, no one knew anything of my story throughout my travels. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you...
But in this too, you have...
Indeed. No matter how hard I try, too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close skill, blade, determination. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on the moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever You have known this for a long time.
He gave me everything. How could I possibly? I said to him, how could I?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now set.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some...
Let's see what's up here. Can I? No, nothing. No secret chest, no nothing, really. Okay.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if a bladesmith lay quietly on the bed. A newly forged blade lay by his side.
Wow.
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, he spent the rest of his life in the forge. Not to vent his frustration, he felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish, so he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma. And all he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith.
So that's what... After that...
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocity. Yes.
Yeah.
Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While he seems to have calmed down.
How you feeling?
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes, but darkness not only did I fail to
You are finally seeing...
Since we agreed to the... But I still cannot bring my... So, may I...
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix!
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess...
His attitude... What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminal. Alas, after that, Nor have I ever had the chance to. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step. You are a fine warrior. I would like.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. You must have plenty of reasons to both.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up.
Wah. Apa ni?
I see. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since if a duel can help to set this state of affairs, I do not wish to be a mere.
There's no need to worry. Move out!
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of.
Greater sense of ceremony? Ooh. Yay! Precious chest! Oh, we came in from here, right? Okay. Woohoo! Are we almost done? Reading back there. Let's go. Okay, this way. Fly, child, fly.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Crash. Yet, we still can't let our guard still. Ian, are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right, successor of Ishin art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenoma Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Ooh! Let's go!
Wind Strider. Fine.
Wow, this is gonna be a hard one. You bring him to the water, not sure if he'll do anything.
Wind Strider.
Shit.
As one with wind and cloud.
Alright.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely.
You also fought well. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness. It is too late for.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgression. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedahara.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go
I'm not sure, but
It's coming to an end. Okay, thank you for your comments. He's such a brat, I swear. Wanderer, I mean. Stop following me. Too slow.
Squall Fury.
Oh.
too slow.
It's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you.
A prized Ishin blade. considering their forging philosophy, but I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bond.
Really?
Yes, badly wounded, and now that Hyuya is back, it's.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade with...
Yes. He said he wants to take control.
What? No way!
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. I have decided.
I trust your judgment.
Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
I'm nervous. Oh.
Power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean?
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness.
Ooh. Oh my god, he's doing... What is he doing? He's fixing it?
There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands.
Why is this so emotional?
Fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
Oh, it fits his color!
So, that's why his consciousness will disappear forever.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of only in the final moments before his conscious.
Seems like he...
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them.
Remnants of the defeated gods are nothing to scoff
I
at.
understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. Hearing his wish to rival your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
I'll hold you to your word.
Wait! Shouldn't we also go update Kujo?
Oh, you're right. And it's also time to give him a response.
Okay. That way. That was quite a story quest. Kinda sweet. Kinda sweet.
The wind rises. Quit following me. Too slow. Too slow. Behold! Quit following me.
To this statue.
Too slow.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. This was a treacherous investigation indeed. Most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanome Yuya should conclude soon.
Wow, you should.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him, and so it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the
I see.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of blade. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in
You misunderstand.
I am aware, but I still...
Very well, I can understand. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the shogunate's assistance...
Great.
Where will you travel to next?
I'll probably... As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Oh. Yay! Okay. That was
A
nice.
whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy. Like, about these descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else? And as for your brother... so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
We have the weapon? What? Oh. Aha. This is so good. Plunging attack. The only one I know that does plunging attack is Kazuha. So I got no one that can use this sword, but it's nice. Okay, I'm gonna end here.
Sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
I'm gonna end the stream here because my mom is almost home and I don't want her to yell at me. So I didn't get to do what I wanted to do today, which was the Archon quest, but we did complete a few story quests. So yeah. I am probably going to stream tomorrow again because my friend Hadi wants me to play a game. So we're probably gonna do that tomorrow. So I guess I'll just see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, if not next Monday. Bye.